Hello, hello, hello. Careful what you moan about already. Yeah, thank you. Actually, I did forget that. Uh, right. So this should be interesting because we've got Tony joining us tonight as a new team member. Normally, me and Adam just go in a call. I've set up a new Discord for it. Hopefully, this is all going to go well. We've obviously got 10 minutes to the race. Adam looks like he's joined in terms of, yeah, he's in the chat room. Cool. We are good to go. So I'm just going to tweet it out. Thank you, Kev, again. Where are we? Oh, man. I should really do this before, but there we go. So yeah, 3 hours of Interlagos tonight. I've been practicing and thinking I was all happy and everything, and then Tony comes along and laps stupidly fast. So now I'm all stressed out that we're going to be slowing him down. But I'm sure he's cool. I'm sure he's all right. Right. Okay. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. Right, so I'm going to join Discord now. Hopefully those guys are in there. Sorry, Kev, I can't really see chat until I'm in the game at the moment. You should, yeah. Well, yeah, I wouldn't make you or give you access to that Twitter at some point.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo, yo, yo.
How are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I was fine. Now I'm all nervous because I'm going first.
You'll be okay.
How you doing? All right? Did you get much practicing in the end?
Not loads, no. Like I said, embarrassingly in the 130, 135s a lot of the time, but we'll just see how I go. I think once I get into the rhythm of it, I'll be able to take a little bit off that. So
Yeah, it's just one of those. Like I always found, it's the last corner where I was losing loads of time because I was turning in either too early, or too late. It's just getting that right turning point because you just obviously if you lose time on that exit, you carry it all the way through that main straight, so you just lose so much time.
yeah.
And the other thing was like the turn one, I was always braking too much and turning in too early, whereas now I sort of run quite deep and then sort of take a longer line. I don't know what you.
Yeah, I started doing that, and then I would just try to find the balance of being late apex and missing the corner.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I did find that helped almost going too slow into the first corner because then you get a good run all the way down to turn 3 or 4. So you feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot, but it's better in the long run. So
So to make us both feel slow, Tony's doing a 1:32.5. So
brilliant.
no pressure at all. Are we all signed up to the race?
I
No, yeah,
believe so.
I'm still in the practice, so let me jump out of this one.
I don't know. It's fine. I think because you've got to sign up, haven't you, Adam? We found before. If I sign,
I've done that,
I
yeah,
believe I have done that.
awesome, cool. And is it again, Tony? You probably got more experience in this, but is it the person who qualifies has to start?
Yeah.
Oh man, so I got qualified.
You'll be fine.
Right. You'll be fine, mate. Yeah.
The one thing that myself and Adam have found in these endurance races is lap one is just a nightmare. I think out of the three or four races we've done, we've had to pit because of a shunt on the pace lap, some guy going to the back of us, and in lap one we got taken out by some guy just going mad on again, just treating it like a 10-minute race. So hopefully we have a bit of a cleaner first lap today.
Yeah, whatever happens, mate. Just give people a little bit of space. Try to be consistent in your lines. Try to be consistent in your speed. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Oh, I've just well, that's stupid. I forgot to turn my steering wheel on.
Right, now, if you're signed up to that, I'd join that practice session now, or via that. I forgot how to do it. I go to Teams, don't I? Teams sessions, and yeah.
Yeah, if I go off of comms for a little while and you're asking a question and I don't reply, it's because I've had to get up and deal with something.
Oh yeah, no worries,
Okay.
man. Yeah. So
No,
are we in agreement that you're going last then, Tony? Is that?
So whatever Adam doesn't want to do, I will do that.
What would you prefer to do, Adam, in terms of stint?
I'm absolutely fine with second or last, so yeah, I can go second.
Cool. Well, we're planned for like Tony going last at the moment, but if the race is like sort of a bit of a wreck and we need some pace in the middle stint, then we can obviously change that. But yeah, hopefully that's not the case.
If we've got a nice little cushion, I'll go then.
Cool. How was that set up though, Adam? You get on all right with it?
Yeah, nice and clean with it.
Did you find much difference between that and the base setup, or?
Time wise, not really. But again, it didn't jump out at me or anything, so that's fine with me. I'm okay with that.
Right.
Yeah, because like I said, this is your gig, guys. So whatever you want to do.
Well, no, you're now a member of the team, Tony. So this is just as much your gig.
I've got about 6 teams.
You've basically roped yourself in for the next 24-hour event as well. So.
Oh, 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know if there's any of those coming up anytime soon. I know the Nürburgring one's gone. I think there's Spa 24 hours soon, isn't there?
It's a 12, isn't it? I think.
Oh, is it 12? Oh, okay.
I think so. I might be wrong. I just thought it was a 12.
That's not quite as appealing as 24 hours of the Nürburgring, I must admit. That sounds quite stressful.
That's a new fastest lap for Tretian, 133.73.
Over
Yeah?
Nords any day. Yeah. I am not a fan of Nords, buddy. Never have been, never will be.
I don't know, I really like it.
You're really good at it though. You seem to have this sixth sense for it, whereas I'm still, no matter how many times I drive it, there's still the odd corner that once I start to glaze over and it just catches me by surprise.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It just seemed to be ingrained into my head now. Like I did it on Tuesday, I think, for the first time probably since we did that endurance race, Adam, and I hadn't forgotten anything. So for whatever reason, I can seem to remember all 154 corners. But ask me to remember 15 corners of Interlagos, and I'll struggle. Yeah, we'll be good. Right, I need to
The track
change
temperature's decreasing. It's now 35 Celsius.
Setup. So we're all in agreement. We're going to use that VRS one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Awesome. I'll set that one up then.
Right, so it's been a while. So it's the 8 o'clock, the VRS Endurance, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Why is that not?
Let's. Hound Racing Team. Woo!
Let's have a look at the. What's the strength of field? 2.2k. That's not too bad. I was worried it's gonna be a lot higher than that with you and the team, Tony. But that's 2.2 is not too bad.
Nah, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Although the fastest time so far in this like little warm-up session is 1:30.7, which is so that win you were hoping for, Tony, might not happen, but we'll try.
I mean, track temperature is going to play a massive part for this mark in this race. If it's above 32, we're screwed.
Yeah, see, I didn't until you said that earlier. Like, obviously, it totally clicked and made sense when you said it about the altitude and non-turbo cars and stuff. But yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah. That explains why it's all Ferraris and BMWs and...
Yep. Yeah, and they're a lot more agile as well, quicker at turning.
Fastest lap for Wenger,
change of direction
130.60.
Going down through the center S.
I might watch.
I mean, if you wanna, oh no, we're not going to be able to follow, are we? Because we can only run one car now in practice, can't we?
Yeah.
Watch you, Tony, if you want. Watch
no, I mean, what you can watch, but don't change your driving style. Just watching me, you know. If you've got a way of driving, you know, don't look at me the way I drive and hitting things and think you have to change your, you know, do you drive what you used to?
Yeah, you'd be mad to try and change anything now. Right before the race is about to start. Just seeing how this...
Have you put the setup on?
Yep, setup's on.
Alright, let's take her out and have a little toot then. I did have a jump in your car for a little bit, buddy.
Yeah.
There's a car behind. Stay inside the line.
My car?
Second gear. Yeah, in that practice session.
Oh, yeah.
The two very slow corners where you drop into first.
Yeah.
Better in second.
Oh, really? What, so is that one where you basically come out and as soon as the car straightens out, you slow down and then... Yeah, okay, I know the ones you mean, yeah.
Have a little look in a minute on the next lap.
Yeah.
I'll let these guys go through. But...
Where are you?
Car right. Clear right.
There he is.
So this here, second. This here, don't change, just keep it second.
Okay.
Power on earlier.
Right, okay.
And this one, second as well.
Oh, really? See, all these, yeah, I think even the VRS video, they dropped down to first, which is why I was doing it, but...
Get more traction.
Okay. It's interesting how you do this one.
Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, see, that for me is the one corner that if I'm going to have an accident or some kind of spin, it's going to be on that one. Because it's just...
yeah.
It's just horrible. It's so easy just to...
on the throw if you're bouncing.
Yeah. Oh god, here we go. It's ready.
You wanna?
Yeah, if you're happy. Yeah.
Clear left.
Yeah, I'm happy. Let me jump out of the car. Right. Good luck, Maddie.
Oh. Man.
Don't forget to put the quali setup on as well.
Oh.
Or are you just going to use the race setup?
Oh shit, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't actually used a quali setup.
Okay, just use the race one then. Use what you're familiar with.
Can you pretty much just drop the fuel though for the race setup, or because that's going to mess with, like, normally when you do that
it'll fail the tech to a certain degree.
Okay, so shall I just leave it full tank then?
I played around with it earlier, and I think 30 litres is the minimum you can get away with.
All right, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume it's basically going to be an hour each. I'm pretty sure it's always, yeah.
Depending on if anything happens in the race. Yeah.
So I don't know whether it's worth doing any kind of fuel saving or just basically go flat out and just go as long as fuel lasts anyway.
See how the race goes.
Okay.
If you can get sort of nice pace in behind somebody that you're not too happy about overtaking, you could always just sit in behind them and just whack a clutch down on the end of both long straights.
Okay.
And just coast in behind them. It's up to you. But if you're not used to doing that, then just drive where you want to drive, buddy. Just enjoy it.
I'll try. I'm
You all right?
I'm terrified. I'm absolutely bricking it.
You're okay, dude.
I think I've said to you before, like with ACC, I just don't feel any kind of nerves at all for whatever reason, even though it's like the same kind of thing ranked online racing. But with iRacing, I don't know what it is. I just get so
clear. Don't cross the white
so
line.
nervous.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 37 Celsius.
Yeah.
Right, while we're in practice, I'll try that second gear for those corners.
Yeah.
The worst that can happen is we have a crash, and let's face it, we've had that in races before, and I'm sure we'll have it again, so it's fine.
God, that's a good start, isn't it? Off track already.
Yeah, that's the one area we're going to have to watch the exit of that corner.
It's a
So we're
nightmare
doing
for
3
tracks there.
Yeah, it really is. If we're doing 3 hours and we're getting 1 exit on a regular basis,
Yeah.
yeah, that's going to be a nightmare. So just dial it back 10% and that exit. That
Yeah.
Let's just make sure we get the 1 exits off that one.
Do you drop down into second for that one, or stick it in, keep it in third?
I think
Oh,
I'm.
second.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I'm going down to.
Yeah.
I do change into third on the apex though.
Yeah, I was just going to say I dropped down to second, and it helps pull me around the corner a little bit.
Yeah. Right, good luck, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, here we go then. Let me just quickly. Right, there we go.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. All right, Toby. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Hold on.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
I don't think it's got the setup on. I thought if I applied it in practice, it would keep it across. Maybe it has.
It says setup modified from baseline.
Oh, for God's sake, man. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, this. I loaded the.
Oh, don't worry about it. You can still put in a lap here. So.
Right, remind me before the race starts then to make sure that that's definitely not the base setup.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! That was lucky. Ooh, a little bit late then. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, come on, man.
That's why you don't use fast.
Yeah.
That is why you don't use fast.
All right, so all or nothing on that next lap then. Okay, right. Yeah. Definitely not going to go down to first then, because a couple of times I've been doing that.
Yep.
Oh dear. Last the first challenge then, boys, maybe?
Sorry, mate, you got this. Focus in.
P29. That lap was a 143.57.
Oh, I just do not like that cornering. Ah, sorry guys, I've fucked it.
Mind these track limits, please, Toby.
Man, oh man.
No worries, it'll keep us out of trouble.
For God's sake. Shouldn't have. I know you're right, Tony, with the second gear, but I shouldn't have tried it then.
That's what I'm saying.
Just
It's
132.66.
you gotta do what you're used to. You can't just, you know, change your driving style right at, you know, right on a race and quali. But it's definitely a second gear section.
Okay.
Never ever go first gear on this circuit ever.
Oh man. Doing it the hard way then.
Mate. Just keep going.
Yeah, I might as well.
Do another lap just to get your head right.
P49.
Yeah, so even that was a 134.4.
Don't go down into first there, bud.
Was I in first?
Yeah.
You are just saying, yeah.
Oh, right. I don't feel like you get the rotation there, but maybe I need to brake more in second.
You
That's the
got
end
to
of the
brake.
session.
You got to brake
P51.
way earlier and turn in across the apex in second. You don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to attack it. Just like I said, don't change your style. Just do what you're doing. But what happened to you in quality there will happen. It's got a greater chance if you're going to do that first. Because if
Yeah.
you change down first too quickly, it just the back end comes around.
Annoyingly, I hadn't done that all today and most of yesterday. It was just that was kind of what I was doing when I was first learning this track. I thought I'd gotten over that, but yeah, what time to start doing it? Okay, right. So I've got the
Race setup.
Yeah, that's done. Yeah, okay. Can you check that now? Though, just actually let me. Yeah, so I've
Yeah, it's saying set up from Toby's Steed.
Yeah,
okay, and it's saying the right one, VRS 22 S2 whatever.
It doesn't. Well, I can't see that.
Okay, well, it's saying that for me, so
Okay.
right.
that'll be fine. Have you got the right fuel load in it? 'Cause
Yes.
It was set at 50 litres for me, so might need to up it. To,
53 liters. Yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
is that maximum?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Right. So where are we starting? Pretty much.
51st, I think.
Nice. Yeah, I won't lie. That's not helped matters in terms of nerves.
We're just a very lonely Mercedes.
I
but
think
we'll
we
be
would have been
fine.
that regardless, whether we were at the front or.
Oh yeah, this will be the only Mac in the race. Like I said to you earlier, we'll be the fastest Mac.
Oh, there you go. I take that. There's a Ford that you don't really ever see those.
No, you don't, do you?
Yeah, so you got a Ford behind us.
The track temp is 38. The air temp is 27 Celsius. B51.
I don't even think I've ever driven that Ford.
No. It's a free car, isn't
We
it?
need
Do you
to
get it?
follow car number 05 in the left
I
column.
can't remember.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We need to catch car number 05.
Yeah, just stay a nice consistent speed, buddy.
Yeah, as I said to you earlier, I might just. I mean, obviously not doing the quickest lap times anyway, but I might just sacrifice a couple of tenths just to avoid doing stupid shit like that we did in qualifying. That I did rather than. Don't know what I'm saying. We.
Team, mate, we're a team.
I Right, go on, mate. You need to go. You need to go. Oh, thank God for that.
Get in the right gear, mate.
Oh yeah.
Steady,
Oh.
steady.
Yeah.
Green, green, green.
God, this.
Stay on the inside all the way down here. You'll be
Car
all
right.
Try
Oh.
ahead. Brake, 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 brake.
Clear right. On clear right.
Oh.
Just wait, just wait.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's
Car
half the
right.
grid waiting, so
Clear
don't worry
right.
about it.
I can't actually go anywhere. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, just wait. Just wait.
No.
Car right.
Dude!
No,
Car
let him go,
right.
let him go,
Right
let him
side
go.
clear.
Let him,
Kubina
just
is
let
now
him go.
lead. Yellow flag.
Well, I thought he stopped to let me go, so.
Well done, Toby. Good start.
We've got damage,
Yeah, I know it.
and it's not nice.
Box.
Do you think I should? Or
Yeah, if you're not comfortable with it, it's a long time to drive.
It's just the wheel's completely not straight.
Yeah. I mean, I personally would box, but obviously it's up to you.
Tony,
Yellow flag.
Yeah, go for
Watch
it.
out.
Do what you want to do, mate.
for God's sake, could this race start any worse? I just assumed he's letting me go because you hadn't moved.
Unless you've got someone else sat at your computer that can quickly change your centre in your Fanatec software.
Oh.
On your left.
Jesus.
Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side.
Oh my god. I'm
Clear left.
trying to
Car
nurse
left.
this back home,
Clear
that's all.
left.
You watch us have like 20 minutes of damage now.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Where are we?
We'll need to stop again to get to the end. Sloan is now in the lead.
Oh. Is that an hour or 1 minute?
I can't see it. Gotta be a minute.
Yeah, it's a minute.
It's all right.
Ah, man. Sorry, guys. I'm just really not...
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's so many people in the pit. That was an absolute mess of a start, wasn't it?
It was.
Must have been half the grid. Like, facing the wrong way. It's all right, Tony laps so quickly that all these laps down that we are, we'll make them up no problem.
Still going for the win.
Yep, the win is on the cards. We're going to have a 2008 is that Glock moment for the last
is
turn.
leading the race.
Yeah. I think we've only dropped from 51st to 52nd. So
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Disengage limiter.
You know, like when you come out of the pit and you're like, has it actually repaired anything? Because it actually feels like we've got a carb that's back to normal now, so that's all right.
Cool.
Yellow flag.
Where's that?
Can't see it.
I actually need to clear my head now.
Yeah, that's it. Just do laps now, but you know we'll get places. So just clean, consistent racing now, mate. Absolutely fine, Toby. Listen, endurance is it's a long old race, and you know shit happens. So just put it. It's better that this happened now than at the end of the race. So
B46.
Yeah.
That's it. Keep it second there, better there. That's it. So this guy's got a lot of damage up his chuff.
Car right. Clear right. Come on, Toby. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
I could just sense Tony cringing every time I drop down to second there. Or drop down first, should I say.
Gap behind's increased to 1.2.
So ask Toby, are you racing on a monitor or did you manage to stick with the VR? I know you tried it.
Yeah, so I did use VR for a while. I just couldn't get it, so it was. Oh, I'm sorry.
45.
Nope, don't worry.
Yeah, I couldn't get it working properly every time. Like occasionally when I'd start the game up, it wouldn't load the right settings, and I'd basically have to get it back and forth. So I need to sort that out so it works perfectly every time. But I'd happily use it instead of a monitor. Because yeah, it was really decent. Like just so much more immersive and everything. Especially like in when you got cars to your side, just being able to look rather than have to rely on Jim to tell me right. I can't multitask.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just chat when you're on straights.
Yeah.
Tony knows all too well that I can't multitask. Need to turn in later there.
The gap in front is now 6.4 seconds.
How do you guys know each other then? Is it through sim racing?
OCUK, isn't it?
It's yes. I think really overclockers. I think you probably came into one of my streams, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah.
One of my videos. You might have looked at one of my videos and then got into iRacing, and then we got chatting through that, didn't we?
Yeah, I think because I kept asking for advice in the thread, and
That's
you
right.
you told me to watch some of your videos. That's it. Yeah.
Cool.
P44.
Is that an hour yet?
50 minutes left. You're doing good, mate. You've made up 5 places.
There you go. All these overtakes I'm doing, you see. Yeah, I need to practice that second gear.
Just.
I know it's
Turning is
right,
way
'cause-
earlier because you're gathering more speed, so you're
Yeah.
taking more speed in. So
Seifert is leading the race.
When you watch a VRS video for that, he's basically on the throttle 100% as soon as he's turning off there, and I just do not understand how he does it. Because if I even apply any throttle until after I'm on, like over the curb, I'm just going off into the grass. It's mad. And it's with the same setup.
yeah, it's just steering angle, isn't it?
135.17.
Merc is just not happy through that.
No, it's a horrible section for this car.
Everyone loves an underdog though.
Mine Adam's just blind love for this car.
Yeah.
it's not like it's even rewarded us yet. We have no reason to stick with it.
Just
We do. We got a livery.
serious loyalty. Yeah.
Oh, turn in later there. Come on. Where's this guy ahead of me? I know he's a lap up, but I don't know where. where he is. Oh, 16th. No, I think.
No, he's you're I think you're racing this guy, aren't you?
No, it says he's. Well, Race Lab's
E41.
telling me he's a lap up, but I think that might be Race Lab's having a bit of a fit.
Say what number he is.
Hold on. Let me go on a straight and have a look. He's. No, didn't say.
Yeah, he is. He's 32nd, I think.
Oh.
Oh, he's 39th. Sorry.
Pay attention to track
So he's
limits,
number
please,
32.
Toby.
He's 39th. So yeah, he's a lap ahead, I think, but the next car in front of him is the car you're racing for position.
So what happened at the start? Do we want to stick to the plan and Adam second, Tony third, or?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, I'm easy going.
I mean, we can decide a little bit closer. If you want me to get in and smash out some laps, I'll do that, and if not, I'll wait until the very end. We can decide strategy in 40 minutes time.
Oh god,
Yeah.
this guy.
Right. He's still there. Still there.
Oh, please don't do this.
Hold your line.
Oh, what are you doing, man? Are you
He's
going
doing
for it or
it.
not?
Hold your line.
He's going for it.
Clear right.
Oh,
B43.
no, he's backed
Keep
out.
it neat and tidy. We still might get something out of this.
I was like holding off to let him go, and he just was so undecisive what he's doing.
Oh, he's a back marker. So.
Seifert is now in the lead. Car left.
Oh,
Let him go.
yeah, just go, man.
Still there. Clear left.
Just let him go then. If you're not comfortable, just let him go, dude.
Well, it's not that I'm not comfortable. He's just going like on the inside then, as if he's going to go for a move. So I just don't know what he's doing. I'm happy to let him go, but
Yeah, I'm on chase cam at minute. If you'd have turned in, then you'd have been off.
The gap in front has increased to 7.5.
oh, corner is just so sketchy, man.
Yeah, he's car number 4, the guy there, so he was obviously involved in that big pile up at the start. So he's obviously trying to unlock himself, and you know,
Yeah, that's
he's obviously
fair.
got a little bit of pace, but don't want you panicking, mate, because you know it's just you know, have a nice, enjoyable race. Just
Oh, didn't want to go into first then.
No.
Oh, sorry guys. That's
That's
6
all right. That's
already.
just the one.
We'll be more
That's
about
right.
track limits.
What's the gap behind me?
Hang on 1 second.
3.5 seconds, 4 seconds.
Is that car I'm racing or laps?
No, he's a leader, so you're gonna have to let him through.
Yeah, cool. Cheers.
Okay, Toby, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 6.5.
How is that an off track? I bet it's so
That corner
harsh
is
there.
ridiculous.
Keep
Yeah.
between the lines.
I just don't really want to slow down any more than that because I already feel like I'm slowing down way too much as it is.
Okay, you're doing okay then, mate. Settled in now, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my pace. It's just not there, is it?
It's all right.
Not helping that I'm not getting that right.
Could be a little bit of the track conditions as well. So we're doing some of the practice in the official practice sessions for this, and I was a good second or two slower than I thought I would be.
Well, it's 38 degrees, so that's probably the hottest you've probably experienced here. So lap times are going to be slower. So don't be put off by that lap time, Toby.
Okay. I was going to say, because when you do the test drives based on these sessions, it's definitely not that hot.
No.
No, if you
It was
click
only-
test car on this track, it just gives you generic sort of.
Yeah.
Oh, I always assumed it matches the conditions, so you can
No.
actually...
No.
Oh,
Only
right.
on the official
Only on the
sessions when you go
official
when you go in.
practice,
Yeah.
Right, that makes a lot of sense then. Because when I was analysing my sessions on VRS, it was like, yeah, these don't match the data pack. So I was like, well, why? Because I'm doing a test drive of the official series, but okay. That makes a lot of sense.
You're not particularly losing time to the guy behind either, so you're not driving slow.
I was going to say, because the gap was 3.7 last time I looked as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ahead is now
3.7 still, so
6.4.
yeah. Yeah, so let's, yeah. You're doing good, mate.
D43. Your last lap time was at
Yellow up
135.44.
ahead.
Yellow flag.
It's
He's
gone
off,
off
on the right
right,
side. Yeah.
Blue flag.
Blue flag? Oh,
That's okay.
I'm just braking so much harder than I need to there, just to avoid those off tracks.
Safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We can push later on if need be.
Put your ear for Tony.
Yeah. First time I've messed that corner up like that. Had to go very late on the throttle there.
No, that's okay. Messing it up is losing it, spinning it, and ending up in the left somewhere. So you're
Yeah,
good.
it's true.
P42.
It's a bit better, mate. You want to go slower through the first corner so you can get right on that left-hand side.
Okay. Yeah,
And
it's
then
just
that really opens up.
it's weird, isn't it? Because you brake so much that you think, man, I'm almost coming to a stop here. It must be too much, but
So it's consistent so far, mate. You've gained 3 seconds on, well, 41st must have had a little spin, but you've gone green against 42nd, so you're actually gaining track. You're actually gaining time on that guy. So
Cool.
just keep doing what you're doing.
The gap in front is now 5.9. That was a 134.78.
That's it. That's better.
I'm amazed how much you can stick to the curb with that that corner and not just get thrown out of it.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. On your right. Clear right. Blue flag. Blue flag. Stam is now leading.
"29 laps of fuel left." So, not over any time soon.
P41.
What are we doing? Tyres, are we changing or?
Yeah, Tony, you say never to change after the first
You can
stint.
do two. No, you can do 2 stints on tyres, fine. But if you're going second stint, Adam, then by all means you can change them if you feel better.
Oh no. Oh, no. No. Oh. Fuck. Well, thankfully, I think most of those, looking at the relative, are all cars that I need to let pass any apart from this guy behind me. Jeez.
Looks like you're quicker than him behind.
I don't get what Race Labs is doing. It's just not coping well with the amount of cars. Don't know why I'm struggling with that corner so much. Tony, have you rage quit?
No, man.
Wouldn't blame you.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all for the fun, dude. Just keep going. You're up 9 places, so stuff is going to happen in endurance races. It always does.
That lap time was 1:35.00. Blue flag.
This car in front's in 48th, so
Okay.
if you get up on his back, hopefully you should move over.
Left
Yeah,
side,
he's moved.
clear left.
He's moved. Stay right. Yeah, be good.
What an interesting place to let me pass.
I think he lost it a bit on the previous corner by the looks of his line, so I think he might have been forced into it as much as anything.
Alright, you got the leaders behind you, buddy. 4th, 5th, 6th.
Yeah. I'll just go up high.
Try not to come off throttle too much, but yeah. Don't give
Left
up too
side.
much.
Clear left.
Where is he?
Yeah, he's right, he's clear. You got the guy flashing behind still.
Well, I'm not going to let him go.
No, I know.
Flag.
I'm just letting
Yeah,
you know he's
no.
coming up through, so.
Yeah, I'll let him go now.
Just stay on your racing line, just let him go around you.
Left side.
Mate,
Clear
whenever you got cars
Blue
around
flag.
you, always drive the racing line. Always.
Okay.
It's their job to get past you.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Trouble is, in the splits I'm used to, people don't normally stick to the rules like that. They expect you to move out the way.
No, it's if you're on your racing line, then you're being a more consistent racer, aren't you? So people will expect you to
Blue
stay
flag.
on your racing line because that is the racing etiquette. So
B41.
you know, although you shouldn't block them, you don't have to move off the line. It's their job to go around you. So just lift a little bit. If you stay on that racing line, they know exactly where you're going to be. Collision behind.
Oh dear. It was a lap car that caused that, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It was a lap
Looked
car
like a
behind
bit of
me.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of a dive bomb by the guy trying to get past, though. He clipped the back.
Oh, wow. Car doesn't feel happy at the moment.
It could
Tyre
be as the
temperature
fuel
fine.
levels going down. Might just feel a little bit twitchier.
Yeah, twitchy is a right word at the moment.
What level of traction control are you using?
It's on 8.
Cool.
Which is just like the out the. Oh. Hello.
Blue flag.
Oh, give over. Is that an off track?
Guys.
Alright.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Toby.
Yeah, 34 minutes. Wow.
You're racing this guy for position.
Okay.
Don't force anything, bud. Just race inside yourself.
Yeah.
It's fine.
B40.
Gonna have to let this guy behind me go as well.
Yeah. Well, he's not right up on you yet, so just keep going.
That lap time was 1:35.44. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Oh God, I caught the grass a bit too much there.
Okay, Toby, you've got half your fuel left.
Yeah, you know, you were saying earlier it's best when the fast guy goes into like sort of clear air. You don't really get too much of that on this track, do you? In these kind of races, I mean.
Well, this is clear. This is what you would class clear. So
What?
you would be able to where you are now. This
really?
is kind of clear. Yeah. Because these are easier to pick off than, you know, a fast guy could pick these off in no trouble
Oh
at
yeah,
all.
okay. I see what you mean. Yeah.
So it's not like you got 10 or 15 cars all sort of jockeying, braking, trying to hold position. But this is kind of like clearish air, isn't it? You know, you got a little bit of tow. If you're clearly fast, it's very easy to overtake one car at a time rather than trying to go 3 wide at the start of a race and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. God, this is a bit of a mess now.
You're okay.
I really should be thinking about letting that guy pass behind though. Oh, now this guy's letting us pass.
Right, come off early. That's it.
B39.
If you feel more comfortable letting him through, just stay on the racing line and just come off throttle just a touch. It's up to you. But his pace isn't that good.
Oh, dude, come on.
Clear right. Blue flag.
Think I should let him go or keep going?
No, keep going.
Okay. Because this is where your experience really helps at the moment. Cause,
Yeah, no, keep going.
All right, cool.
If he's mega faster than you and he's all over you, then yeah, sure, just let him by. But
Go on then.
Side.
yeah, go on, let him.
Clear right.
That next guy is a lap guy, isn't he? So I don't need to let... Oh, no, he is a blue flag as well. Okay.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah, that one's lapping you. We just don't want to lose this Porsche. That's
Blue
through
flag.
racing, so
Yeah.
Thomas is now leading.
17 minutes left, bud. Ish.
Okay. Naught 0.4. I'll let him go now.
Okay, stay right though.
Car left. Clear left. Blue flag.
Oh, it's blue flag after blue flag, unfortunately.
Right, just keep the Porsche in your view. It'll be okay.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey yo.
How are we getting on?
Yeah, consistent.
E40. Come on, mate. We really
Very
need
good.
to get the hammer down now. On your left. Clear left.
Oh, the
All right,
Porsche's
Toby,
gone.
The next car is
Yeah, he's gone.
Lima.
Right, if you can stick with the BMW now, use his toe.
Okay.
Because I reckon your pace is similar, so we can just concentrate on the back of that BMW now. Right, doing well, mate. You're doing well. Just keep going. How's fuel looking?
16 laps. So we're using 2.4 per lap at the moment.
B38.
Don't know what sort of a good target is in terms of fuel consumption, but obviously I'm not really doing any fuel saving at the moment.
Yeah. You go to the loo, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. How you feeling, Adam? Nervous?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, man. I tell you,
Okay.
it's this just been a bit of a nightmare, hasn't it? With the qualifying and then obviously a couple of little mistakes.
You are slowly moving
Fastest
back
lap.
up though. 39th now.
Or do we start 51st?
Yeah. So we're getting there. Other people will have their issues as well, won't they? So
Yeah, hopefully.
I think there were 60 on the grid, weren't there? So if we can finish top half,
Yeah. Yeah, no, anything after that start, man, I'll take.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
This guy's coming up fairly quick behind.
Yeah, it's just not a great place to let him by, is it? That's the trouble.
No.
Oh my god. Oh, what's going on with this guy?
That's not what you needed.
No.
Yeah.
Car left.
And then if you can try keep
Clear
up with him and
left.
get past that guy at the same time.
Oh, what a
Car
gentleman.
right. Clear right.
Good guy, Ferrari.
Yeah.
Are you able to look at the black box while I'm driving?
Yeah.
What the tyre percentage is at the moment? I mean, I'm not saying they're anywhere near done, but they just don't feel quite as...
99%.
Jeez. Oh man, God, I definitely can't blame that then.
No.
99%. God, I'm amazed with my driving style that...
I mean, is that right? That's incredible.
Unless, oh, actually no, wasn't it last time we found out that they only update when you come in the pits?
Oh, yeah, that could be it. Yeah,
Right,
that'd make more sense.
We'll ask a guru here. Tony, when tyre percentages, they only update when you come in the pit, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Okay, I have to say, 'cause it says I'm on 99%, and unless I'm Sergio Perez, I'm really not.
Yeah.
I don't think that's quite right.
No. How we get on?
Yeah, just had to let another guy ahead go.
Okay.
B39.
All very bunched up ahead. Yeah, we definitely are the only Merc in the race, aren't we?
Yeah.
Flying the flag.
I wonder how the Ford's getting on.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. I haven't seen him. He was obviously behind us, but might have got through with the big wreck at the start.
That's the fastest lap of the race. That lap was a 134.42.
All right, mate. 34. 34.4. That's your fastest of the race.
Nice. Even the fastest from the leader is only 133, to be fair. So like you say, it must be a temperature thing.
Yeah, track. I mean, that's a massive difference in temperature going from 32 to 38 degrees. Completely different. It's like half a second. Maybe even more. What do you reckon then, Adam? You want the hot seat next then?
Go for it. Yeah, why not?
Good lad.
I'm feeling a little bit, not loads, but a little bit better seeing that
I've messed up.
times are due to the track. Because I've only been practicing on this server, so that's made me feel a little bit more comfortable about it.
B38, you've just done a 135.10. Blue flag.
Yeah, there's no pressure. If you want to change your
Burton
tyres,
is
dude,
leading
change
the
your
race.
tyres. If you want to go on freshies.
You all right with used, or do you want fresh for the end?
We'll see where we are.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have new then.
I don't really make decisions until we can sort of see how the race is sort of going. You know, if we need to sort of fuel save and stuff, and you know, not change tyres to make up some spots, then we'll do that. Because I can coast and I can just go on a used set. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Or if we're not really fighting for much, we might as well just change tyres and just bang them in, just bang some laps in.
Yeah.
We'll see where
man.
we are. Yeah, we're doing alright, isn't it now?
This guy is very heavy on the brakes ahead of me.
Steady, mate. Don't get pressured by the guy behind.
I know.
I can tell you're mirror watching because your driving's changed.
Yeah. Well, I was worried he might be going for a bit of a send because of how close he was, but he obviously thought better of it. I'm going to let these guys go now.
Alvarez is now in the lead.
What do you think?
Well, don't come off. No, because
No, yeah, half a second.
no. Because if you come off throttle for one, you're gonna have to come off throttle for the others.
Yeah.
The guy behind should be letting them guys through as well. So he's 35th. Oh yeah, he has done
Right.
now.
Thing is, I know I'm
Yeah,
quicker than this guy in front, but I can't really overtake him.
Blue flag.
'Cause I'm not
Bloody
that much
can.
quicker where I'm... Yeah, well, yeah.
This BMW behind you might have to let through on the main straight. I don't know. He's got a little bit of damage front end, so he might have got that by sending.
Oh,
Right. Shall I do 2 more laps?
yep, that's fine with me.
What do I do? What do I do?
Right.
Shall I just go?
Yeah. Go for it, man.
Hold your
Okay.
line.
You're faster than him.
Clear right.
Just be consistent now.
Blue flag.
See? And you said the Beamer was faster than Merc, eh? Look at that. That's how it's done.
Skilled operator, isn't it? Huh? It's a weapon in the right hands, Toby.
Blue flag.
I was going to say, that guy, it must be ahead of the BMW.
Yeah, you've got 11th and 12th directly behind you, so. Are you going to do the crew chief thing, Adam?
Thomas
Yep.
is
What
now
do we
leading.
need to change? What fuel level do we need to put in?
So I think
put
because
max.
I've got it set, it should... sorry, I just get through this. It should put the right amount of fuel in. Ah, there you go.
Okay. And tyres,
Car left.
they're already set to replace.
He's
Yeah,
still
leave-
there. Clear left.
Change him if you want, Adam, if you feel better.
I probably
Left
do,
side,
to be fair.
blue flag.
Yeah, go for it.
Clear
then.
left.
Right, so I come in on this lap then, yeah?
B37.
Yep.
Or should I do another lap? It's up to you.
Man,
You
I'm
do
ready
one.
whenever you are, so I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Well, actually, yeah.
Whatever you want, mate.
Yeah, I'll come in on this lap because that would basically be just over an hour, won't it?
Well, how much fuel you got left in the tank?
8 laps. Oh, that's looking a bit racy up ahead. Oh, yeah, he's having a good moan.
Yellow flag.
He's off on the dirt. He's just coming back on. Oh. Well done, mate. Driving right across the fucking track. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, man, cut you up there.
Are you coming in now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, get ready then, Adam. Don't forget pit limiter.
Yep. Here, we don't want another one of those.
Alvarez is leading the race. What's your speed limit in the pits?
So it's putting 182 litres in.
Oh,
Right, here we go. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry about the spin,
2
guys.
litres remaining.
No, you're okay. You're
But,
okay.
oh, dear. Tell you what, I'm not too upset. That's over. Oh, that was horrible. Where, see, Race Labs just really struggles for me because it says we're 16th, which obviously we're not.
No, we're not. No. Race Lab says 16th. Mine
Yeah, I've got it all set up as well. So I'm displaying all cars and I've got live standings and everything turned on. I followed the guide and it said, because I found a few posts on Reddit that basically said the same thing. In endurance races, it can say you're higher than you actually are because of, I can't remember the reasons, but I've followed that guide, made no difference. So
Okay.
I tend to
We'll-
just ignore
we'll-
that.
What we'll do is we'll cross-reference your setups with mine, maybe, one night or something, one day. Just make sure you got everything correct, because mine's definitely displaying the right thing. 39th we are. 40th. Right, go on then, Adam.
oh no,
What?
I've got no force feedback.
There's a car approaching. Stay in your lane.
Ah, no.
Oh shit.
Can you? Is it too late to get out or?
Yeah, I'll struggle through a lap and then I'll come in and you might have to go in, Tony.
Blue flag.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Oh man, this race has been cursed. Let's go in the
Yeah, you can't race like that.
Oh my god, no, I really can't. Right, I'm gonna let these guys through.
Blue flag.
All right, come on in then.
Oh my god. This is horrific.
What happened?
So what I think might have happened is I think my wheel might have turned on whilst iRacing was running. But I'm not understanding why it's recognising all the controls and not the force feedback.
Right, I've unticked tyres, I've unticked fuel.
Oh,
Right, go get him, Tony. You're going to be first at the end of your stint, so all Adam needs to do is get it to the end then.
Don't forget your pit limiter, buddy, when you come in.
yeah, that's fine.
Watch your speed.
What's your speed?
Gauge limiter.
Am I behind or something? It's saying Oh, it must be. There we go. Yeah, because it said engage pit limiter, and I was like, he's not even in the pits yet. Right. Cool.
Right. Up on out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry. Come on. There we go.
Okay.
Good stint, Adam. Yours went much quicker than mine did. Mine felt like it went on forever.
Right. So
Gomez is now in the lead.
What happened there, Tony? Did you get stuck?
All clear on pit exit. You can push
there's
now.
the minimum
right.
time on the driver swap,
Right
isn't there?
side's clear.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Yeah. I was worried that something else had happened then.
So if I quit, I can rejoin, can't I?
We can rejoin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Give me a minute then.
So just let me know how much
Right.
information you want, Tony, in terms of relatives or anything like that, or if you're just good. I don't want to sort of talk in your ear if you don't need it.
Yeah, it's fine. Gonna have a heavy car here, so
And you're just so much braver than I am, just getting that close. If you don't spot, you'll have a few second delay. Oh. Okay. Cheers, Baz. I didn't realise. Okay. Cool. Thank you. That's weird. I swear I haven't done that before when it's just been two of us, but interesting. Yeah, how you doing anyway, Baz? Good to see you. Nearest car behind you is 4 seconds away, so yeah, and it's a lapped car, so you don't have to let them past.
tell you what, 109 litres of fuel. Oh my god, it's heavy.
It's weird how you can only you start with 53, but you can put in 160. It doesn't let you put in any more than that to start with.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna have to. We might have to fuel at the end. I don't know, because this is a lot of fuel, dude.
Yeah, the already heavy boat is going to feel a hell of a lot heavier.
Palmer is now leading.
Man, you're so much quicker than this guy.
Well, that should work now.
Awesome.
It's working out of the sim, so hopefully it'll work in the sim. Very strange.
Let me just... Yeah. So yeah, race didn't start off well. I bodged up qualifying. Yeah, it was horrible. Didn't have the right setup, but that wasn't really the problem in the end anyway. Yeah, so qualifying was rubbish, and then had a bit of a massive pile up at the start. Pretty much half the grid just came for a stop at the on the main straight, so we were stuck. When we went to pass, the guy ended up crashing into us anyway, so had to pit. Only had a minute's worth of damage, but since then, just kind of been fighting from the back really. I think we were down to 52nd at that point, and yeah, we're
Right
up to
side. Car right.
I don't know, because Race Labs is
You're in
being
the middle.
weird.
Clear left.
Yeah, it's been alright.
Blue flag. On your right. Car right. Right side's clear.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Is that contact?
No.
I thought it was that guy on the inside making it free wide.
It was free wide at the time, but I think the guy on the inside backed out. And then I think the guy on the right didn't yield, and of course it's a heavy tank of fuel, isn't it?
Yeah, right, okay. So I'm not talking. I felt really bad then. I was probably distracting Tony. So yeah, let me just talk on the stream for a bit. So yeah, as I say, qualifying is rubbish. Our first stint wasn't ideal as well. I basically did similar to what Tony just did. Had a bit of an incident on that turn. And yeah, it's just not been a great race so far. We've had bad luck. So Adam was meant to go second. Tony's now racing, but it was meant to be Adam. When he joined, he had no force feedback in his wheel, so had to jump out. So yeah, we've just basically not had much luck of it. But that said, all things considered, we are still in a fairly decent position. Out of 60 odd cars, I think we're in the low 30s, so it's not great. We're nowhere near the front, but it could have been a lot worse. BMW Cup this week, yeah, man. So as always, we've kind of gone in with just blind loyalty with this car for no particular reason other than we've just decided to stick with it. Tony, who's new to the team, obviously said to go with the BMW, which I really wanted to do, but it wouldn't have been the best time because I'd have had to learn the car.
Well,
and yeah, it's just I already started practicing in the Merc, and by that time it's too late. Even though I'd already realised it definitely wasn't the car for the track, if it's a car for any track. But yeah, man, it's been alright. I think from next endurance race, we will start using something. I think either the BMW or maybe the Ferrari, because I've already got the Ferrari. I'd have to buy the BMW, but...
Was that a battle between first and second in front as well?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, BMWs is just ridiculously quick on this. We are the only Merc, as is normally the case in these races as well. So at least we're the fastest Merc, as Tony pointed out earlier.
B38, sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Yeah, sorry, I went on mute then because I don't want to sort of talk to chat and then realise I'm chewing your ear off, Tony, and distracting you. So if I go on mute, that's why. Yeah, that was a bit of a ballsy, wasn't it? Second taken out first, or whatever way around it was.
Yeah.
Have you got voice chat on? Did you hear anything?
I've got it on, but I didn't hear nothing, no.
Ah, man, I thought that you'd been raging.
I've got it turned off.
Yeah, I need to start doing it, just because it is pretty much just all toxic stuff, isn't it?
Come on, race
You're
leader.
away from the guy behind. The gap's now 9.1 seconds.
Yeah, see, Audi seems to be a popular one. Which race was it recently? Ooh, Tony. Oh, that was close. Yeah, there was a race a couple of weeks back in GT3 races that pretty much was all Audi. Yeah, I can't remember, but Audi seems to be the other one to go for. And I've seen a lot of people use a lot of streamers that I watch, like Ollie and a couple of others, they use the Lamborghini quite a lot. But yeah, I've never tried any of these. Literally just the Merc and the Ferrari. And the Ferrari's only ever been in the GT3, or sorry, the Ferrari GT3, so I've got no experience of it in these races.
Left side, clear left. Blue flag.
God, it's really struggling through there with the weight, isn't it?
Yeah. This is ridiculously heavy, this car now. How many litres of fuel did you have? 60?
Yeah, I think it was 53, and it put 116 in for you.
Jesus Christ.
But I didn't even think it could do that. I thought 53 was the maximum, which is why I was so surprised. You're doing well, though. Given the amount of fuel you got, you're still doing low 134s.
B37.
Let's have a look. Oh, I can't even check the fuel left for you. I'm not... Yeah, SimHub doesn't like it when I'm not driving.
There's 85 litres remaining, or 84.6 on mine.
That's mad, isn't it? Maybe I've got it... Maybe it's because I've got gallons rather than litres. So it did actually have 116 litres start, but I was... It's 53 gallons, roughly 116 litres? I don't know, I'm not very good at conversion.
No, I think that setup gives you 60 litres.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, so...
It's meant to be... It's meant to be it's a VRS sprint setup, isn't it?
Ah, yeah. Oh man.
So when you've gone fuel to the end, you've literally, put in a full tank of fuel. So we might even, I don't know if we'll get this fuel to the end of the race. You might not have to refuel. I don't know. I haven't got my fuel calculator up. I'll get it up on racing in a minute.
It says estimated laps 33, so that won't take us to the end.
No.
Yeah, because you've got 45 minutes left, or just under.
Come on, dude.
Right.
This dude's having kittens now. He's going, what's this guy trying to overtake me?
Yeah, so basically Tony supplied some setups for us and basically said, see which ones you prefer. This one, the general consensus amongst all three of us was this one is the best. But yeah, because it's a sprint setup, that makes sense. But 53 litres got me through an hour. But yeah, annoyingly, it's just basically filled him up to the end. But I don't think it'd even get him to the end. So yeah, he's driving with a bit of a handicap at the moment with a massively heavy car. I think his biggest complaint about the Merc, and yours, Baz, that it's already heavy at the best of times. So when you go whacking 116 litres of fuel, it's not going to be very happy around some of the corners on this track. especially the faster corners. Where is my mouse?
P36. Your lap time was
Missed
135.25.
that.
Car left. Still clear. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Man, I didn't realise your iRating was up to 4.3, Tony.
Hey?
I didn't realise your iRating was up to 4.3. No, it's 3.6. I was looking at your safety rating. Oh, my bad.
3.6, yeah.
Yeah, as I say, you've done well.
Oh, God. The annoying thing is we're so much faster than all these guys around us, but...
Yeah. As I say, because you're massively above this strength of field, aren't you? In terms, was it 1.9k?
So I'm having to sort of, you know, back up way earlier. But when they're close, I'm going to have to yield because they think they can just send it.
Driving a Chieftain tank. Yeah, mate, you're doing really well though with it. Like, to be fair, given how sketchy it must be on that, like the which one is it? Turn 7 or 6 for the fast right-hander.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 5 point. Car left. Left side. Clear left.
So the next car that you're racing is 4.4 seconds behind.
Yep.
Blue flag.
Man, I feel I'll start it again. I feel so sorry for him because he's basically off the throttle or half throttle, half the lap just because he's so much quicker than these guys. But he's just hamstrung a bit by the weight of the car. He can't really overtake these guys. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could see from his eye rating and
Stuck in a sandwich where we're quicker.
he's way ahead of
look at
where
this
me and
now,
Adam
right.
are.
Fucking hell.
Clear right.
But yeah. But Adam's now.
The only trouble, like when you're like this, you're these guys just end up just sending it.
Ooh. But yeah, Adam's now said that Tony is officially part of the team. So we're now up to 3. Only need one more, and we can probably do a 12-hour endurance. Which sounds like Spa's the next 12 hour, so yeah, we'll probably do that. I wouldn't mind doing that, although Spa's definitely not my favourite track.
Teixeira has just been disqualified.
Someone's been disqualified. Naughty boy.
You must have to be going some to get disqualified, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
a penalty after the...
Yeah, was it 32 you're allowed before you get disqualified? Or is that the
Sure.
penalty that you get at 32?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's bloody hell. You must be getting like that turn 3 off track pretty much every lap at this point to be getting disqualified.
Yeah, disqualified's 32.
Oh, Baz, man, you are more than welcome, buddy. Like, someone of your pace, if you want to race with me and Adam, if you don't mind racing with someone as slow as us guys, then yeah, man, you're more than welcome. Between you and Tony, you could probably carry us to a couple of wins, so it'd be great to have you on board, man. But yeah, definitely. Like, as I said to Adam earlier, it's his team. I feel bad, like, just inviting people in, but he's not precious about it because he'd like to be in a position where it's not always having to be us, because obviously it's difficult to commit to every weekend. So if we had a pool of people that could just jump in and race,
Where we lose out all this weight going up this hill. It's a slower car anyway.
then yeah, if we had that'd be awesome, man. But even if you
playing
just
the
race,
slower sections, it's not too bad. The difference isn't too bad. Obviously, the weight doesn't really play much of a thing, but it's just trying to get this big lump up here with a full tank.
P35. That lap was a
yeah, man,
135.04.
definitely. I'll give Adam, or add me on thingy, on iRacing if you can. I guess you need my ID, but we'll sort that out.
Saying you've used.
And then we'll get you in the
33
team, and yeah,
litres
we'll
though,
sort something
so-
out, man. Because it'd be awesome
I've
to
got
race with you.
72 left in the tank.
Mm.
Oh yeah, wow, that's. Oh, that's why I can't look at that. I'm trying to look at the tyres. It's not working. There we go. Oh, you changed your tyres, didn't you? That's why they're so good. Like 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's got my lovely fresh tyres on.
you're not even going to get those fresh tyres that you wanted after all, Adam.
You can put fresh ones on at the end if you want.
As I say, it's not like we're really fighting to hold on to a podium,
Well,
is it? So
We'll just wait and see. It'll be fine.
yeah.
Did anyone notice what percentage there were when we came in?
I think it was 80 something, 82 I think.
That's not too bad actually, is it?
80, yeah.
Space for one more team. What's the maximum number? Because Tony said something similar, that he's
The gap
in a
behind
few
Driver has
teams.
to
He
go
might
up
have to
front,
leave one
isn't
to join us.
B34.
But yeah, man,
Last
definitely
lap was
get
at
you in, because it'd be really good to
135.58.
race you. You're way above what me and you're way above what me and Adam are. Like Tony's pretty good. Like I rating of 3.6. He's very quick. Normally races in the Mazdas, so don't really see him in the GT3 cars very often. Like when he streams, it's normally doing MX5 like production car challenge races. So this is pretty new for me, seeing him in these. But yeah, he's definitely quick. Yeah, man. If you can get your pace as well, have one hell of a competitive team. Oh, is it 5? Okay. I guess 5. One of those is already taken up because you have your personal team, don't you? So. Yeah, but man, like from hearing you talk about this game before in the past, so you've been playing it what? But you said like 10 years or 12 years or something. So yeah, I wouldn't say iRating's going to be a true reflection of pace there. Some of your achievements as well, you're definitely going to be right up there. You're quicker than us two anyway. That's for sure.
B33.
Let's have a look. We got 68. So you've still got way more than I originally started with, Tony. And you're absolutely smashing it.
Oh no, we're slow at the minute, mate, but we're
Well,
just going to keep going because we've got a heavy, so we shouldn't have to put too much in at the end.
Yeah, but you say you're slow, but considering the fuel load and everything else, like your lap times are pretty good. Yeah, man, that's the goal for me. That's like where I really want to sort of aspire to in terms of sim racing, is competing in 24-hour events. I'd love to do like a virtual Le Mans 24 hours or the Nürburgring 24 hours. I'd love to do those. But it's obviously just finding the team and people who can commit to that kind of event, which isn't easy. But yeah, that's awesome, the fact that you've won some, because that's a massive achievement. It's so weird just looking at the relatives because it's just like, or the standings, sorry, it's just all BMWs and then we're just there. Well, a couple of Ferraris on the screen at the moment, but other than that, it's just all blue.
Yeah.
What about, sorry, tell me to shut up if I'm distracting you. What about Virginia next week? What kind of track's that in terms of car?
I don't even think I've got Virginia. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I haven't got it either. I've never done it. What about you, Adam? Have you ever tried that one?
I don't believe so, no. No, are we on about the track next week?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was zoned out a little bit then.
That's all right. Yeah, next week's.
Oh, you...
Ooh,
Oh, he saved it.
Whoa, did you see that? Did you see that?
That was a save and a half, that was.
Well done.
Oh, that guy did well to avoid as well. Fair. Did you get a slowdown?
No.
Oh,
The
good
leader is
stuff.
pitting now.
Jesus, that just went.
Mate, that was a save. I thought that was a definite spin.
Woo!
Alan is leading the race.
That guy needs some new underwear.
Yeah, that
Yeah. He must have.
The trouble is when you get on that
35,
grass like that, you're an
qualifying pace
absolute
now. Come on,
passenger.
you can
You can't do
salvage something here.
anything.
No.
You could have a look at that, how close he was to you.
Yeah, I know.
Man, that was a hell of a save. Oof. He was inches from you when he went across, so that was...
I knew he was there, and I was like braking. I was trying so hard, but you can't do anything when you get on that grass, can you?
No, that... Well done, mate. That was a hell of a save.
This car feels terrible.
Well, you're not converted, you then, Tony, no? You're not going to go and start driving this every week?
No, we're going to stay as far away from this as possible, I think.
What's your GT3 of choice?
The gap in front is now 2 seconds.
Normally the Audi or something like that. Track dependent for me, Adam.
Fair enough.
I kind of drive them all, really, but... Well, in fairness, in saying that, it always used to be the BMW.
Yeah.
BMW or Ferrari.
I used to be a Ferrari man for a while, but then, like Toby says, we fell in love with his little mare.
Sectors 2 and 3 are 0.7 off the pace.
Yeah,
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I think the day we get a win with it is a day we'll look at changing car. But now I've said that though, Tony's probably like, yeah, this is my first and only race with you guys.
No, I'm okay. I mean, I'll race it. I just, you know, it's just not for me. It just feels too heavy. I like light and nimble cars, you know.
Yeah.
We're back in 10 minutes again, guys.
Okay.
What do you think of the Porsche Baz? Still a few people saying it's amazing to drive if you can get to grips with it, but it will just kill you at first while you're learning how to use it. And you pretty much got to change your driving style completely to accommodate it. Be interested to see if you've gotten on to that. I know a few people I'm watching at the moment who play ACC who race with a Porsche just say that they've had to completely change how they drive, but once they learn how to control it, it's just a completely game-changing car. Oof, that was another good save, man.
Running in too early there.
That corner's really difficult, I find. Especially these temperatures, it's very difficult to sort of, as you say, gauge when to turn in. Just always feels on edge when you turn in at the normal point I'm used to.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Just over halfway through, man.
Thank you, mate.
Doing really well. Like,
37th.
yeah, I mean, I don't even know, because to be honest, I'm looking at race labs and I need to
Yeah, we
start.
are with 37th.
134.32.
Okay.
Sorry.
The guy behind us is a lap down, apparently, so there's no worry from him at the moment. Yeah, 37th, okay. Oh, it's a shame. How many people still running? So it's... Oh.
Yellow flag.
Oh, we got one off. Oh, we got quite a few off here.
Oof. Those who got through that wreck at the start have just managed to just get away completely, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we were stopped there for a good 20 seconds waiting for a gap to sort of open up. And
Oh god, yeah.
And then when I thought the gap did open up, the guy T-boned me. So,
Car exit in the pits, heads up.
Shane, how's it going, man? Nice of you to stop by. Car definitely looks like a death trap. A car that's already quite sketchy around this track has been made worse by the fact that crew chief has overfueled us. So we've got 100. Well, at the start of the stint, Tony had 116 litres in the car. So it was just absolutely just ridiculously heavy. So he's done really well to sort of, you know, get the kind of lap times and handle it as well as he has done, to be honest. Had one sort of dodgy moment where he went off, managed to save it, like an awesome save. And then a near miss as he rejoined the track, which again wasn't his fault. So yeah, it's been interesting. I'm definitely not envious because I would not be handling this car at all well with the fuel load he's got at the moment.
Gosselin has been disqualified.
But yeah, it's we are the only Merc in the race, and there's good reason for that. But as Adam said earlier, everyone loves an underdog. Well, the good news, Tony, is that if you finish where you are at the moment, you're apparently not going to lose iRating.
It's probably working that out on yours.
That was looking at the standings. No, hold on. Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
probably working out for you, isn't it, because of the iRating?
All right, I won't look at your iRating if it finishes where we actually are. Then
I'll lose 68 if we finish here.
Blue flag.
Oh man,
mate, I knew I was going to lose iRating racing here in this split and with this car, so it doesn't matter. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm doing this for fun, so I just wanted to race again, so it doesn't really bother me. Honestly, iRating doesn't really matter that much to me anymore.
That's cool. Because yeah, I know that. It wasn't long ago you were pushing for 4K, wasn't it? And I just felt bad. I was
I got 4K, and yeah, unfortunately, when you're up there, you get involved in a couple incident races and you're losing 120 a time. But it's all good. This car doesn't feel good at all, though. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, no, I'm just watching you and seeing how you're having to fight it, and yeah.
It just feels so heavy, dude. I know we're down to 47 litres now, but unfortunately I've burnt
your last lap time
my tyres out on the heavy fuel load, haven't I? By the time I've got down to 60 litres, the tyres have gone down quite dramatically, so...
Yeah.
It's all good. We're doing alright, we're at 35th. I'm sure there's going to be a few more positions in this.
Yeah, Baz, definitely. I think towards the end of the stint, unfortunately, just as his stint's coming to an end, when he's sort of running on empty, we're going to see some really quick times. But if we'd have fueled him correctly...
It's just such a disadvantage, this car on this track, mate. It's ridiculous.
Tony hates this car so much. But yeah, if we fueled him correctly, he was doing 132s in practice, which was so much quicker. And obviously that was... cooler temperatures, because 38 track temp at the moment. I don't know what it is at the moment. I haven't got it on, but yeah, so it is a lot hotter than it normally would be if in the if you just do a test drive or something. But yeah, he's definitely quick. There's just so many moments like that where I just don't know how he's keeping it on, facing the right way.
Car left. Still there.
Look at that guy was in the grass.
Still there.
Yeah,
and he still managed to look at the see the pace. This car just hasn't got the pace.
Blue flag,
yeah.
33. Still there.
There's no
Clear
way
left.
that car should from where he spun. There's no way that car should be outpacing me up the hill when I've got to run out of that corner and probably about 50 miles an hour on him.
Blue flag.
That there was just a perfect example of how crap this car is.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
Because I'm flat out going up there.
Yeah, as you say, by the time you went past him, he was pretty much just coming off the grass. So, yeah, that's mad. But oh well. It just goes to show that the fact that you're putting the lap times in that you are, it's you've done a consistent low 135. Oh, cheers, Shane. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's... so I've only really started live streaming more in the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
Hey, man, welcome back. See, I started doing it a few, last month, and I started to really enjoy it. And I figured with the offline really content that I do, like when I do the videos on demand, like record them and upload them later, I found it a lot more pressure on myself, because you basically have to set everything up in terms of the camera. You have to hope that you get a good race when you're actually recording, or you just record every race. And it just meant I was basically going, oh, for God's sake, and I was getting really sort of, beating myself up if I didn't have a good race, and it was really sort of annoying me. So basically I started streaming more. Still do the odd sort of recorded race, but now it's much easier. So if I have a bad race, that's fine. I just do another one straight after, and no worries.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, now, dude. Really?
Oh, hey, Ben. How's it going, man? Right, so I'll give you the rundown. Apologies for those who've heard it before, but so I was qualifying. I started first. Qualifying.
Brake checking me in the corner there.
we messed up the
oh, here he is again.
That way.
The setup. Like I applied it in practice, but it didn't carry over.
Wow.
Didn't carry over to qualifying, which I thought it did. So we're running the base setup. Man, this is an absolute nightmare. So anyway, we didn't get qualifying time in, which is annoying. start of the race, there's a massive wreck. When the lights went green, there must have been a big pile up on the basically on at the start finish line.
Big enough for 60 cars,
we literally couldn't move. We had to wait for a gap because there were about 10 cars in front of us all facing the wrong way. So we had to wait for a gap to get through there. As I went through a gap, a guy facing the wrong way decided to spin it round, went into the side of us, knocked our wheels out of alignment. So we had to pit. Only had 1 minute of optional repairs, which is good. So basically got straight out again. First stint went okay. Had a slight mistake early on, but it didn't really cost us. You know, we were obviously making up for that early pit stop. So yeah, fairly consistent first stint. I did an hour. And yeah, Adam went to take over and his wheel wasn't working. He had no force feedback. So he did 1 lap, came in, and Tony's taken over. So Tony's now going second. And Adam will finish off. But we've just had some bad luck, man. It's been one of those races where it's just not gone our way. But everything that's gone wrong, considering everything that's gone wrong, we've actually done really well. You know, we're in, I think we're in the low 30s in terms of position. Out of 60 cars, I don't know how many of those are still running. But it could have been a lot worse, man. At the end of the day, I try to not to take these too seriously, but I get so nervous and anxious about them that I almost feel like I have to. But as Tony said, it's just a bit of fun. Like, it doesn't matter whether you come first or last. There's nothing riding on it other than iRating. So, but yeah, man, it's been a good race. And Tony, so the other thing that happened to Tony is crew chief did the auto fueling, and because he had to come in again after Adam came in after his force feedback issue, it basically fueled him to the end. So stuck 116 litres in. So he's basically been driving an absolute barge for, well, 45 minutes now, and he's handled it like an absolute champ.
Destroying, isn't it? Look at it, look at him pull away.
Yeah, he's had a couple of really sketchy moments trying to like tame this car with the amount of fuel it's got in it, and fair play to him, man. He's a hell of a driver because he's done a really good job.
What's this guy doing?
Yeah, so we got 15 minutes left of Tony's stint, and Adam's going to take over. Yeah, man, it's a lot of bad luck. I mean, a lot of that early bad luck was kind of self-inflicted. As I say, I should have checked the setup. We all assumed it would carry over from practice when we did set it, but it didn't. My fault for not checking. And then obviously, I still could have set a qualifying lap, and I didn't, so that was on me again. But the wreck at the start, obviously, we couldn't do anything about. It's funny, I'll load it up in a minute. Actually, let's do it now, just because Adam's spotting. Let's have a look at that quickly. So here's a start. Look at this. Absolute disaster. Like, I had no idea what happened. There's cars flying about in the air. Obviously, we can't move anywhere. Look at the state of this. And then you just had to wait. So then you can see I go, because I think he's letting me go. And as I go, slammed into the back side of me, knocks my wheels out of alignment.
Has just been disqualified.
Maybe I should have waited, but I just assumed because he'd stopped that he was letting me go, but clearly not the case. But
on your left.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was not the start that we wanted.
135.40, blue flag.
Mate, if you go past me, you got to be faster than that.
Oh, get rid of there. There we go. I just had a look at the first lap wreck again on replay, and it was just like, it is worse than I remembered. Absolutely shocking.
Who caused it? Well, not who caused it, but what caused it? Where it just...
I didn't actually look. I still looked from our view, but there were cars flying in the air all over the place. So it was. There's about, I think, 15, 20 cars involved in it. Oh, geez, Tony, you've done a 1:33.8 with this
B33.
this old barge. That's good going, man. Starting to come in the pace now. Now you're dropping the fuel.
Yeah, the only trouble is it's counterbalanced with the tyres going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Car left.
And of course, I can't really battle too much
Still
when they
there.
start flashing. I want to get us home, so.
He's still there. Clear left.
Yeah, I'll go back in a minute and have a look what actually caused that. I just imagine it's just people trying to get racing line on before turn 1, but yeah, definitely a GT3 car park. It was just bad luck, wasn't it? But
Seems so congested, does this track?
these all BMWs. Oh no, there's one
unfortunately, is gonna
Ferrari.
Play into our hands now. A huge gaggle of these guys all fighting each other.
Look at this, man. Tony flying the Mercedes flag, representing and doing us proud. So yeah, we tried to. So up until a few weeks ago, me and Adam, we were just doing it, just us two. We're doing them every week. And then I think we got up to the Nürburgring one, which is about 4 weeks ago, maybe. We just had terrible luck with that. And then since then, we've just had plans where they've sort of gotten away. Like I had a wedding one weekend, then he's been busy. But yeah, now, thankfully, everything aligned and we've been able to do it. And obviously, Tony's joined us now. So we got 3.
I'm not even on full throttle there. I'm having to just hold off all the time.
But as I was saying to Baz earlier, I don't know if you were on then, Shane, but yeah, anyone who can, anyone's welcome to join this team.
Away with their speed.
We're not pressured about it, you know. Even in this little trio, there's already a massive range of skills. So Tony's obviously fastest out of 3 of us by a long way, and then you know me and Adam are similar pace. Baz wants to join, and Baz is like stupidly quick as well. Been playing the game years, so bring a wealth of experience. But anyone who wants to join, man, because what we want to do is we want to do these long 24-hour, 12-hour events, and obviously with 3 people, even then, or even 4, you've got to put a long old stint in. So if we can get a big team together, allows us to sort of do more events because we're not having to rely on all 3 of us only being able to do it. You know, we can call in other people. So yeah, I do want to do them regularly, but it just obviously depends on people being able to do it. And the bigger the team gets, the more easy that is to sort out. So I'm basically inviting people in the team on Adam's behalf, but he's not precious about it either. You know, he's in the same boat where he just wants to be able to do as many events as possible, and that's only really going to be possible if we've got a large number of people. So there's always
We've got 10 more minutes,
team
9 more
available.
Minutes, Adam?
Yeah.
But yeah, Baz, I think you definitely made a close, a good call not joining tonight, because yeah, it's just not been the best race. Everything that has gone wrong has kind of just made it I don't want to say unenjoyable, because I've still enjoyed it and watching Tony race, but it could have been a lot better if things didn't go against us. Right, where's my mouse again? Right, one thing I need to get for this rig is a keyboard tray or a mouse tray, because using a mouse on a laminate floor is not good. Oh yeah, man, if we can get like an Aussie or some Americans in the team, that would be amazing, because as you say, that makes 24-hour races just so much easier. What have we checked? What's going on in terms of fuel next? Let me have a look. Actually,
Saying, hang on a minute. I'll have a look when I'm on the straight.
no, it's right. Concentrate. I'll have a look. Get my mouse. There we go. So it's going to put in.
It looks like it's 88 litres.
89 litres. That's not. Oh, shall I put it to 60?
I'm not sure. I think that might be right, you know, because it's saying he's only got 10 laps left.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually, because, yeah, you started, what, 116?
My fuel calculator is saying 88.7 refuel, so...
Okay, well, yeah, well, let's just stick with that, then.
I think it's probably the best thing to do. I mean, yeah, it might cost a couple of tenths a lap, but I mean, we're getting cost more than that in traffic at minute, so.
Yeah.
I've never done any enduros, but defo.
Better
Yeah,
than
man, that's kind of me. Like when I started sim racing, like I basically only
Well,
play an
just put a
F1,
couple
but I
extra
always wanted to start doing longer endurance races.
Don't put the full 100 in, or 110 or 120. Just put 95.
So yeah,
in or
man,
something.
like, yeah, if you want to do the night stint, you're more than welcome to it. Yeah, so definitely, man. Like I say, if anyone who wants to join, or you know, if they're not already in a team and want to join a team, even if you're not familiar with like racing endurance events and it's be your first time, myself and Adam, this is probably our fourth or fifth race, so we're not exactly experienced ourselves. So yeah, man, just hit me up, send me a comment or something. Or I've got the Discord on my channel. Not many people in there, so don't let that put you off if you join the Discord. But yeah, join that, send me a message on Discord with your racing ID, and I'll get you invited. It'll be good to race with you, even if you don't join a team, just to add you as a friend on iRacing, maybe join a couple of sessions, man. It'll be all good. How long's Tony got left? Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It does feel that way, like when you see streamers or YouTubers talk about it, they all seem to be doing the bit long special events, and you think, oh, I need to get involved in that, otherwise I'm not really doing it properly. Right, let me get back in the chat. This is horrendous trying to use this mouse. Ooh, that was a good save. Man, you are on fire with the saves tonight. I would have been
just finding the limits, isn't it?
Yeah. You're just catching them so well. I'd have been like spinning around every one of these.
I mean, these are the leading pack here, and they're not really getting away, are they? So we're doing okay.
Yeah. And the fact that you got the 133s is awesome. I think the fastest lap is a 1:32.5, but even the guys in front are in the 1:33s, like the top three. So that seems to be the fast pace at the moment. No, iRating doesn't matter at all, man. Like at the start of season 2, I was 700 iRating. So no, definitely does not. You can be, even if you're 1 iRating, man. Like you're more than welcome. Like we're certainly not precious about racing. We're not competing for money or anything like that. It's all just for fun at the end of the day. So even if we go and wreck out on the first lap, does not matter at all. So yeah, man, does not matter one bit.
Yeah, I would definitely say put
join.
90, maybe 92.
Yeah.
You say that, Baz. Funny. I
a
think
little bit extra.
I'm almost certain actually that Tony isn't using a DD wheel. I think he's using the Clubsport. The sort of the expensive
91.
belt-driven one that Fanatec do. So yeah, even more respect to him for handling it as well as he does without the direct drive wheel. Oh. Tony, what wheel are you using again? It's a Fanatec one, isn't it?
Yeah, 2.5.
Because someone just in the chat just saying like it's helps when you're using the DD wheel, and I seem to remember that you don't have a DD wheel, which is even more impressive that you're saving it as well as you are.
Mate, these are good wheels. These Clubsport 2.5s.
Are they
really good wheels?
They're belt driven, aren't they? Or they?
Yeah, this one's belt driven. Yeah. So it's like, in essence, it's really the CSL DD. The new one, the Elite.
Yeah.
That time was 1:34.19.
You know, it's got the same Newton meter force feedback. So I think it's like an 8 Newton meter belt driven wheel. So it's just the equivalent, but one's DD, this one's belt driven. But it's still a bloody good wheel. I was thinking about upgrading it, but it would be a side grade, to be fair.
Yeah, because you would have to go like DD1, DD2 kind of thing, and even then, like, Maybe something like the Simucube.
32.
Yeah, I'd have to go Simucube, I think, but I ain't spending £1,000 on us. That's
Yeah.
crazy money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love a Simucube, but like you say,
Yeah.
it's just
Silly
justifying
money.
it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
As a 7, that's still pretty impressive. 7 Newton meters for a belt-driven wheel. Because before this, I had a Thrustmaster. I always forget. Is it PCXW or something?
Don't forget to do the window tear off thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So sorry, let me just do that.
You know, the clean windshield.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's set up.
Oh, you've done that already, have you, Adam?
Yeah.
Nice one, man. Yeah. So I don't know what that was.
one more
I
after this,
imagine
Adam?
that was
Yep,
very
perfect.
low. AccuForce Pro V2. I've not heard of that one.
So yeah, definitely 91. I'm looking at 2 fuel calculators.
You've just done a 134.65.
They're both saying 89, so maybe just do 2 litres more. I don't know.
In terms of pedals, so I'm using the Fanatec V3s at the moment,
92,
which
so
are
Yeah.
awesome pedals. Like, I love
Yeah,
them.
easy.
Really good, especially now I've got the brake performance kit. Slowly getting back to being able to do something that resembles trail braking with them, just getting that muscle memory back. But I would love to go for something like the Invictus or a bit more expensive. But I think I'm kind of that level where pedals, I've certainly not,
Steedy.
certainly not
You've got a
outgrown
DD,
the
haven't you?
pedals. I'm not that good yet though. Yeah, so I've got a Fanatec DD1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of went from a Thrustmaster belt-driven one straight into a Fanatec DD1, where I guess I've done it the wrong way. I probably should have learned to appreciate a good belt-driven one before, because I didn't really actually then get to sort of say all these little details you get in direct drive wheels are, I didn't really get it. I kind of just didn't really appreciate it coming straight from, because I think I only had the belt-driven wheel for about 4 months.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know the difference. I just went straight into a direct drive and basically just assumed that's what it always was. But
Yeah.
whereas I probably would have been better off serving a good few months with the Thrustmaster
Watch your
first.
speed.
Right, let's
Activate limiter. Okay, Toby. We'll fill you to the end of the race.
Nice work, Tony. That was an awesome little
That's it.
stint.
Yeah, she's hard work.
No pressure, Adam. No, that was awesome, Tony. To be fair, that was good. Put Adam in a good position.
Sorry about a couple of spins, but that was really, really hard on 116 litres to start with, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What I might do in future is turn crew chief auto fueling off, because that's just a nightmare. Just if
Are you
someone,
in, Adam?
Yep, I'm in.
Cool. Yeah, sorry, Stevie.
no, I was just saying turn crew chief auto fueling off, because yeah, that was crew chief that did that. Put those 116 litres in, because obviously Adam came straight in. It then refueled him again to the end, where it's basically it should have just been clever enough to go, hold on, I don't need to add any more fuel. He's only done one
No,
lap.
that's right. It just means we put in less at this stage, don't we, really? But I mean, we could have balanced it out. We could have gone like an even load from yours, mine, and the last stint, so we could have evened out the fuel load. Instead of one doing 60 litres, one doing 116, and now Adam doing 92.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, 91.
Yeah, I kind of had it easy, didn't I? Only doing 53 litres. Baz in the chat says, great stint, Tony. Kudos.
Thank you, Baz. A couple of little nasty moments, but it's really, really difficult when you got all those guys around you, and they don't know what strategy you're on. They don't know what fuel level you're on. They don't really know your speed, and
There's traffic on the
yeah,
exit.
they
Keep
just
tight.
send it, don't they? They think you're very, very slow, and then you end up, giving them a bye, and then you have to brake check. Yeah, sorry, you have to brake harder because they're slower than you in certain sections, and unfortunately, the BMW just with its outright speed going up that hill, it just leaves you for dead. But the mid section, it's actually not too bad. But yeah, it was good fun, mate. Good fun. We never know. We might get a couple more positions here. Disqualifications are going to happen.
Yeah, I've only heard Jim tell me about one disqualification so far. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Where? It says we're 33rd.
34
Blue flag.
on
Oh,
mine.
okay. That's not bad. We were at the start of your stint. We were 37th. So, obviously, I'm not going to celebrate anywhere in the 30s, but still,
No.
given the start of the
Well,
race.
when we started 51, you know,
Yeah.
51, and we spent minutes. We spent a long time in the pit repairing that damage, and also, you know, Adam Evans come in because of his force feedback issue. You know, that was.
Yeah, well,
You know, that was
that's true.
wasted time as well, wasn't it? You know,
Yeah, we
because,
basically had an extra pit
it's
stop.
it's the driver change, so you have to wait there for the driver change.
What are
So
you
we've
guys
lost a lot-
spot for me? My spotter's not working, and I'm not sure.
Silver is pitting.
Yeah, he's okay. So the guy behind you is in 40th.
Yeah, I thought
So
that.
yeah.
Car left. Clear left.
What do you use, Adam? Crew chief or just the in-game one?
It was just the in-game one that I've got at the minute.
I wonder if because I'm spotting, does it turn it off?
Yeah, I believe it does.
But someone in the chat earlier said if someone's not spotting, you get a penalty. Is that right?
No, I've never heard that.
Because if that's the case, Adam, I stop spotting because obviously the in-game one is going to do a better job than I am.
Yeah.
Okay, let me stop spotting then. There we go. It should be on now.
Nice one.
Sorry about that. And same for you, Tony. That must have been ruining your race as well because you didn't have it on for your entire stint.
Crew chief was doing my spot.
Oh, okay, cool. That's all right then. I was going to say, I felt awful then. Let's get rid of that.
This guy behind you's third.
Car right.
Adam.
Oh,
Clear right.
I'll let
right
him go
side.
when... Oh, is he going?
Clear right. Car right side. Car right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, he is now. Yeah. Fourth behind.
Blue flag.
Just keep your pace. He should take you up here anyway by the time they get to the end of the straight. So
Yeah.
you shouldn't need to do too much different here. Just stick on the racing line. Mind you, he has got a lot of damage on that car. He's
Left
probably
side.
losing a lot of aero, to be fair, that guy.
Hold your line.
He's on the left, so
Clear
yeah,
left.
stay wide.
Blue flag. Car right.
You stuck it up
Still
inside?
there.
Yeah.
Clear right.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue flag.
Yeah, if anyone can recommend a good keyboard or mouse tray for 8020 rig, please paste in the chat because doing my
You
head
can
in.
see where the fuel started to get lighter, couldn't you, on mine? So from lap 62, there's just a bunch of 134s in there then.
Yeah. Yeah, what lap did you do the 133 in? I think you did a couple of them, didn't you?
That was 58.
The leader's pitting
Okay.
now.
Probably had a little toe in that one, but it, you know, averaged out, you can see where the fuel sort of got to a level where the car become just that little bit more controllable. I mean, there's an odd 35 in there, but you're always going to get that when you're in the middle of 6 guys all going for the race win.
Yeah.
You know, 2 laps up. But yeah, you know, consistent pace as well. You know, right away through the field, your stint is consistent as well. We'll do all right. Yeah, I reckon we'll finish in 30.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'll be pleased with that.
That's up
Save Mr.
21.
Inconsistent for the last.
Ah, you'll be fine, Adam.
Yeah, you're doing good.
The lead car's pitting.
Man, you take that really nice.
Yeah,
That corner.
feels like not too bad.
Because I noticed you brake quite late on turn 1 as well, but you still get it under control really quickly, like able to...
I'm trying to late apex it.
Yeah, it's definitely a late apex. You've got to stay on the left-hand side so you can drive it flat out.
Oh, no.
Okay, Toby.
Too
That's good
late.
consistency. Keep it up.
Quick, go. Oh, come on, car,
Yeah.
turn. There we go.
Got 3 seconds back, so you should be okay.
I feel I jinxed you there, Adam.
No, it's all right. These things happen. My last lap was quite good.
Yeah. Yeah, so you said you were stuck in a 135, you went go do a 134 already, so...
7, yeah. Yeah, it's good. So 32nd, Adam, is on the same lap we are on.
Nice.
And
Cool.
so is 31. And you gained 1.8 seconds on the guy in front last lap. Well, it might be different this lap because you had a little
Yeah,
spin, didn't you?
obviously,
But
yeah.
you probably lost that back. But so we're up to 32nd. So somebody's obviously
Hey,
jumped in. Oh, no,
there we
back to
go.
30, to
Ah,
33.
I
So
noticed
these guys
sometimes...
behind you
oh, go
are,
on.
yeah, these guys behind you are back markers, buddy. So they are laps down. They're 2 laps down.
So, just looking at my phone, trying to see the next iRacing special event. So I'm trying to plan. For some reason, it's just not... Ah, here we go. I was looking at the wrong URL before, which wasn't loading. So, the next one is obviously the Indy 500. Not for me, I mean...
Track's cooling
I like
as well,
watching
which is
it,
good.
but-
It's 34C now, so
Watkins Glen 6 hour. Now, I might do that one, because I love Watkins
Leader's
Glen.
pitting now.
I've only ever won twice on iRacing in my 60
one's in no
races, and
Yeah,
both
that's
of them been at
helping.
Watkins Glen. So I'll definitely try and do that one. Oh. 3-hour charity event in July. Oh, Spa 24. So Spa 24 is in July,
Sectors 1 and 3 are good.
July 22nd. So I might
Car
push
left.
Adam and Tony
Clear left.
and anyone else in the chat who said they're interested to join the team. If you're free on the July 22nd, 24th weekend, that is a possibility. If everyone else can do it, we can get a couple more members
Blue flag.
in the
Renzo
team,
is now in the
then
lead.
that I'd love to do that.
Left side.
So I'm going to pencil that in as a possibility.
Still there.
And that's
left.
kind of it then in terms of road events. Oh, the Bathurst. That's in September. So these are getting quite way away. Well, a 10-hour Le Mans at Road Atlanta. That'd be quite good. Anyway, I'm going to stop looking at my phone now. It's rude.
Car right. Right.
But yeah,
side
so
clear.
I'd love to do that.
On your right.
Yeah, Shane, I love Watkins
Still
Glen.
there. Clear right.
Not only just because I won there, and it seems the only track that I have won at. I really enjoy it. It's quite an easy track, obviously depending on the layout. That's it. I prefer the one with the chicane, which makes it a bit more interesting. But yeah, it's just a really good race if you get a clean lobby, then there's a lot of overtaking opportunities, and yeah, it's just a really interesting race. So yeah, I'd definitely try and do that one. Obviously 6 hours you can do with even two people. Just be happy to do like 2 1.5 hour stints each. But yeah, I'm up for that. And anyone else who obviously wants to do that. But yeah, Spa 2024, definitely want to aim to do that. I'm not keen on Spa. It's not my favourite track, but it's the only 24-hour event coming up in terms of iRacing hosted one. So not really much choice, but I'd love to get good at Spa because obviously it's quite an iconic track. Nice, Baz. Yeah, no worries, man. Obviously, if you've got plenty of other teams, then yeah, if you have a free one weekend for one of these races, then I'd definitely send you a message, get you involved. Yeah, I need to start pushing the Discord now because it's pretty quiet. We had one guy join the other day when I just sort of started getting the setup. So Kev, who's in the chat as well, been very quiet, but he is in there. He's like a mod and knows a bit more about Discord than me, and he's done me a favour and helped me get it all set up. So I want to try and push it a bit more. Obviously, you know, the channel's not that big in terms of subscribers anyway, so I'm not expected to be really busy. But if you can get that for organising things like team events and, you know, even if it's not endurance races, just, you know, trying to join each other's sessions and stuff like that. Share other people's channels and stuff. So yeah, man, it would be great to sort of talk to you guys more. Yeah, one day, I'm sure, when we have tens of thousands of subscribers. Not at all ambitious, but yeah, one day we'll have a lot of people watching the channel. Then the Discord might be busy. But until then, we'll be a close-knit community, quite an intimate little Discord. Good work so far, Adam. Nice and consistent.
We've only got one more incident point to use.
Oh, is it? Until what?
And Ulti.
Ah, I thought it's 32. Is
25.
that the... Oh, okay, and then 32 is a disqualification.
Yeah, it's stop-go, isn't it?
Oh, is that what the penalty is?
I believe so, yeah.
That's right, Adam. Don't worry, man. Don't let that sort of sit on your... in the back of your head. Just race your race. How you doing it?
If it happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so Kev Fernandez, he's my my social media manager because he's the one who's awesome at graphics and all stuff like that.
We've got
a lot more social media savvy than I am.
3 laps on the guide.
So yeah, he's the one who's taking his time to sort of set the Discord up and
the leader's just done
done all the graphics for the channel. So yeah, he's the go-to man for getting stuff sorted for that.
Well, it's up to you, whatever you feel, isn't it? But I'm just saying, even if we did, you know, have to stop for a stop go, we've got 3 laps. We've got a nice cushion there.
Is that the next car behind us, 3 laps down?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
That takes some pressure off.
Yeah, man. Even if it wasn't, don't worry about it either way.
Oh no, sorry, it's a lap down. It's just changed. Crew chief just Race Labs just changed.
Boo, Race Labs. Either way, a lap down still should be all right.
A lap down in it, yeah.
What is it, like 30 seconds?
Why don't you just get out of the way?
Oh, someone's not happy.
I don't know. It's because it's a lap down. All it does is shows you the lap. Shows you the lap down.
Right, blue flag.
Yeah, Shane. So I'd love to drive the touring cars more. like I see Ben, who was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still watching. Ben drives them a lot on his channel. Or used to. I think you do more open wheel stuff now, Ben. But yeah, touring cars on Ben's channel. There's a couple of other streamers or YouTubers that I watch that race them, and I always watch it thinking, man, they look so much fun.
30.
But the 2 races that I've done in the touring cars have been absolutely filthy. I think one's even on the channel where I basically nearly get disqualified because I get shunted off the track for about 3 laps in a row. Obviously get a 4X every time. So yeah, it's put me right off. And every time I do think, oh, I'll give it another go and I'll race them, it's like a horrible track, say like Alton Park or something that's, you know, not much overtaking opportunities at the best of times. So if people are going to get impatient, it's just going to be more carnage. But I will one day go back and give them another chance, because every time I see someone else race them, it always looks like great fun.
Right side.
Oh, freelance
Clear right.
website designer. Awesome, Baz. There you go. If Kev's standards ever drop, then I'll hit you up. Yeah, basically on the channel before, and it's kind of why my iRating was always so low, is I just basically, I'd race, like, I'd do an MX-5 race, and then like the next week I'd race in the Radical, and then I'd race in, I'd try a touring car race, and I'd try a Formula 3 race, and I'd never really get good at one particular car, and I kind of thought, sorry, I was kind of racing in the end for variation on the channel in terms of content. So I was thinking, you guys don't want to constantly see GT3 races. You want to see like variation and different. But actually, I think you'd rather watch people who are fairly competent in one particular car many times over than watch someone who's crap in lots of different cars. And I'm not saying I'm good already in a GT3 car. I'm getting better. But my iRating would just take a pummeling every week, because I'd try these different cars and it would just always backfire. I'd end up in wrecks or end up like towards the back of the field, and my iRating would just, I'd go up when I'd race in cars that I'm alright in, then just massively go down when I'd experiment. So yeah, I kind of gave that up a bit, and I'd pretty much just do race GT3 cars. So, you know, I did do an MX-5 race at the Nürburgring on Tuesday, but that's the first time I've raced in anything other than GT3 cars in
33
weeks.
Celsius now. Nice.
Car right.
Sky behind you is back
Hold your
marker.
line. Right side's clear.
Just decided to go for it though, didn't it?
You. Yeah, I think next time what I might do is for Virginia, not for the endurance race. We'll stick with Merck for the endurance race, just because obviously Adam and everyone else.
We do feel slow on straight, don't we?
But for the stream that I do, just a single GT3 challenge or the VRS sprint race, I might do it in a different car. What car, Baz, do you reckon is best for Virginia in terms of GT3 cars? And I'll do that one. I was just joking, Kev. I said because Baz is a freelance website designer and stuff. Like I said,
a couple back markers behind you.
If you ever fall off in terms of your standards, then I'll drop you and use Baz. It was a
I'll
joke.
just do
Don't
my
worry.
thing, and if they decide to take a lunge, then
It always makes me laugh every time I look at the standings. It's just like all BMWs and then just our little Mercedes logo.
Wenzel is now in the lead.
See, I've got the Ferrari already, so I should be able to just jump in that. And
The gap behind is now
it's not a car I'd have to
30
learn
seconds.
completely from scratch, because I'd driven it quite a lot in like the Ferrari Challenge series. But so I might try that. I do really want to try the Lambo as well, I must admit, even though it's not
Lap times are pretty
the Audi and
consistent.
BMW are probably the better all-rounders. I do really want to try
this guy, Adam. It should pull away
the
from the guy
Lambo.
behind because he's got a lot of front end damage by the look of it. So he's losing top end.
Yeah,
Hopefully then
and that's
that'd be
the trouble, isn't it, Shane? Like,
Yeah.
if you
You're
do
dropping him,
get
so-
all right at one car, your I rating obviously reflects more how you do on that because you're getting better results. So then when you do jump in something brand new, your I rating is kind of
He might catch up a little bit in the slower section.
doing you a disservice almost, because it's putting you in higher splits than you should be. But I guess they
Shouldn't
wouldn't
be
really be
too
able
much
to
to worry
do.
about.
God, it's really difficult talking when people on Discord are talking as well. But yeah, it'd be really a nightmare to do like an I rating per series. But I mean, that's kind of what you want in that situation. But yeah, it'd just be an absolute nightmare to manage. Yeah, cheers for everyone who's still watching. I really appreciate it. I think
Santos
since
is
we've got
now in the lead.
four or five viewers, I can't really see. Yeah, obviously you've had like Baz and Shane, Kev, watching pretty much from
P31,
my
by the
stint
way,
or
guys.
Tony's stint. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching, even if it's not necessarily fighting for a win or anything like that. It's good to have you like sticking around.
Top 30 is what everyone dreams of.
That's it, man. We're going to get another one of those big pile-ups on the last couple of laps, and we're just going to sneak past them all and take the win.
I'm a bit scared of that corner now because of the vicious off track.
No, you're doing good.
Yeah, I got to say, props to Adam, man. Like the pressure of knowing he can only get one off track until he gets a stop go, and he's absolutely just got his head down and driven a solid race, a clean race. So
B31.
I'm sure he will get it. And that's not a knock on him, but to get through half an hour with some of the track limits and Interlagos, especially turn 3, he'd be doing a really good job. I mean, even Tony at his level got a few. So, and it's not going to cost us anything. I think, as Tony said, the guy behind us is a lap down, so it would probably still hold on to the position even if he does have to do a stop go. Top 10 next time. Yeah, man, that's the thing. Like, every time me and Adam have done the race, I think the first one we ever did, we basically had no idea in terms of how pit stops work, how you get how you get out of the car, how you know, do stuff like that. It's an absolute disaster. We still managed to finish a race, but I think we were quite far back. And I think we've got progressively better every time. And obviously this one, I think if we didn't have that bad luck at the start and I didn't bottle the qualifying lap, then we probably would have been a lot higher than we were. Tony's stint especially, fuel load aside, he probably would have done us like quite good in terms of position. So yeah, man, I don't doubt that top 10's definitely achievable. The other thing as well is because Tony's got such a high I rating, like compared to us, it obviously put us in a higher split than we normally would be. So we'd normally be in like a 1.4, 1.3 split, but we're in a 1.9 now, which isn't miles away, but it's still, you know, we're racing people a lot, maybe or arguably better than us. Over 3k in a TCR. Wow, man, fair play. That's good going. You know, I'd love to drive more open wheel cars. I bought the W12 and I raced. I've only ever test driven it around some tracks, like a few Grand Prix tracks like Monza. I think it did Imola, and it just feels so nice. Like that car, it makes you feel like you are 10 times better than you are. But then you realise, actually, when you compare your lap times to the sort of top split lap times, you realise that it's all very well, like driving that car fast or driving that car well and sort of get around the corners quickly. But putting a solid, quick lap time is just completely different in that car altogether. You are just so on edge all the time. So I think I need to get a lot better with it first, but I'd love to do some races with that, especially like the GP series, like the 62 lap odd, you know, those 3-hour ones, whatever they are. I did do Formula Renault, like 3.5 or whatever it is. I did a Snetterton race, and that that was painful. That is on my channel. It's one of my early videos. But that was horrible. And again, I've not gone back to that. I want to do the what is it? The IRA4, the Formula 4 car.
On your right.
That just looks so much fun. That car. I just obviously see a lot of YouTubers that I follow race that.
Still there.
And it always looks quite forgiving, but still, like, you know, will punish you if you mess it up.
One of the leaders was behind him, and I knew he was going to lose it on the marbles there on the outside of that corner, because he was pushing and pushing through that section to get you, because he was slightly quicker in there.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? So like hot lapping it, you're driving around thinking, oh man, like I'm better than this than I thought I would be. But actually, I imagine a race when you're not always taking a racing line, and you're in the marbles, as Tony put it, or like, you know, dirty part of the track. It's just, yeah, it soon humble you.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 11 seconds.
The Skippy, yeah, again, that's something else that I've never tried. I remember when I was first getting into iRacing, everyone always said, like, the Skippy is a track. If you can tame the Skippy and get good in that, then that will set you up with nearly every car in terms of open wheelers, and just like teach you the basics of good braking and consistent braking in all other cars.
New fastest lap for.
And obviously, it's a great leveler as well, because it's, you know, no electronics on it. But for some reason, I've just never tried it. I kind of did the Mazdas, obviously got out of rookies, did the Ferrari challenge for a while until I got to a point where it was just far too hit and miss whether that I was going to get through alive in that one of those lobbies. Unless you qualify out in front or start at the back, which obviously is an I-rating killer most of the time, it's just, you'd be lucky to get through a race without damage. And I know you get the fast repair, but it just wasn't fun, so I stopped doing those. And yeah, then I basically found myself a GT3 once I got my B license. Just over halfway, Adam, doing awesome.
Nice.
Okay, Toby, your lap times are pretty consistent.
Oh, my hay fever. I haven't had it, like, any symptoms for, well, all year so far, but I can feel it. Like,
Go on then.
Carl, clear left.
So yeah, apologies if I sound all bunged up.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Ooh, that was a bit close. Oh, that would have been very close to an off track. That would have been very close to an off track. Well done.
Yeah. I was following their line and didn't realise their line was off the track.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to pop up as 25, so yeah, nice one.
Wenzel is leading the race.
Let's have a look where we are.
P29.
We're in 31st.
Ah, see, Tony's on it. 31st, so getting there.
He's P30's up road though, and he's a bit quicker than us. So I think we're going to have to hope for a slight incident.
Yeah, 11 seconds. So that's not that out of reach when you got like lap cars going past all the time and blue flags.
That's true.
Not that many coming through at the moment, but I'm sure that'll change with half an hour to go.
Yeah, 30 minutes is a lot of time for things to happen up front. This is literally a race just starting now, isn't it?
I'm just really impressed you haven't got an off track or like an incident point yet.
I admit I've slowed down a bit since I realised I've got one left. But
yeah, but still, driven really clean.
I'm sure one will come, but if it does, it does.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. I definitely prefer your line on that last corner. I think I'm turning too early. I've noticed you turning a bit later as well, Tony.
I feel like my line's okay, but I don't quite pick the throttle up early enough. I'm not brave enough almost.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I think while you were gone, one of the VRS tutorials, he's pretty much, as soon as he's turning and off the brakes, he's full on the throttle, and I just do not understand. Because when I tried that a few times, it's just straight on the grass.
Yeah, I go absolutely flying.
So actually, Adam, the guy who's talking then, the northern guy, he keeps pushing me to race in VR because he's actually racing VR now because he only ever races in VR. And I've had a Quest 2 for a long time, and I never really raced with it. I tried it once with a set of Corsa. I'm just kind of like, oh, this is cool. But I never tried it with iRacing just because one thing that I don't like about VR sorry, is every time you put the headset on, you got to plug it in, and then it never quite works right first time.
Car left.
Left side.
Oh.
Still clear. Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, it never quite works right first time. So I just kind of got sick of having to basically sit down, get in and out, and then you have to take the headset off. You know, go get your mouse and keyboard or like sort everything out again. So I never used it, but then sort of Adam taught me through the setup, sort of gave me a few of his, like the INI files that he uses. I got it working, and I must say it blew me away in terms of the immersion. Just, yeah, it was so good.
Guys, iRacing spotter was slow to tell me then.
I'm not sure how, I've never raced with it, I've only ever like used it for test drives, but
I've literally just come back at the right time.
I need to get used to it properly before I'd race with it. But I'd love to do it, because one thing I hate about having only a single ultra-wide...
Congratulations.
Well, I say newborn, 4 months now, but...
Sorry, I just listened to this. Yeah, one thing I hate about having a single ultra-wide is...
New enough.
When Jim says car on your left, car on your right, it's all very well him saying that, but you're like, well, is he clear yet? You know, other than sort of looking, which isn't obviously ideal when you're when you're racing. And obviously in VR, or if you've got triple monitors, you kind of get that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Visual, like your peripheral vision, you can see when they're clear of you or how far up the side of you they are. And with VR, that just takes it even further because you just basically look and you can completely see. So from that point of view, oh man, I love VR. But as I say, it's just, yeah, getting it working. And with an endurance race as well, because I haven't plugged into the computer because I don't want to use Airlink because of the latency, it drains faster than it charges. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to obviously be racing and then my battery runs out. That'd be a nightmare. So I need to either get like some kind of battery pack for it or work out a way to get a faster charging cable so it actually can charge properly and use it at the same time. And I could probably do that as well with tweaking a few settings, not running at 120 hertz and stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's a long way of saying a Quest 2. How about you? Do you race in VR much, or?
Yeah, I'm being positive. I still think there's going to be a couple of positions in this for us yet.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, if we can keep that 1x off. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But if we can keep that off, or 2x, isn't it? Do you get the penalty on the number, or is it the one? Like, can you go 25 and then the next one?
Yeah, so I think if you were to get a 4x now, it'd still only give you.
4x. 4x would be over. But if it's a 1x.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, I see what you mean.
What I'm saying
yeah.
is, if it goes to 25. Is it then you serve the penalty, or is it the point you immediately get after that? So essentially 26.
Well, when you can only get 17 before getting disqualified, you do get disqualified on 17, don't you?
17. Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay. So yeah, if we can avoid that, I reckon there's some positions here.
Oh yeah, man. Again,
pressure, Adam.
if
I
you
mean,
join
if
the
it happens, I'm not
Discord,
saying
then
that,
I'll
but-
definitely message you because I'd love to
No,
I'd love
well,
to try
I'll try
it.
not to get it.
Yeah, I think there's every
And I'm
chance
sure
we might-
once I got used to it,
'cause, I mean, there's a lot of
wouldn't go back
cars
to my
now
monitor
reading the same lap
because
that we're on.
the
And a
field
little
of view
while
you get
ago-
in VR as well, and just
There was a lot of cars in front of us that were like weren't on the same
it's
lap.
just
So I think a
this.
lot's happened. Either they've obviously come in to refuel on a different strategy, or they've had incidents. So I still think there's some stuff to be decided yet.
so yeah. When obviously you see a lot of TikToks and Instagrams where they kind of lower the headset and it just like everything fits on, so your wheel fits perfectly where it is, and I noticed that as well when I put the headset on. Basically, where stuff is in my rig, like it was matched perfectly, so it just made that immersion just so much more impressive. Oh cool, you're in already. Okay, well after the
29,
race
sector 2
I'll
is
definitely give you a
4.4
message and find out the kind of
pace.
settings you're using and how you sort of get around battery and charging issues and stuff. Yeah man, thanks for joining.
That's 20 minutes to go.
20 minutes.
Yeah, doing good, mate. Keep it going. Nice and consistent.
When did you lose your A license, by the way, Tony? I noticed that as well.
I think that was, well, end of last season. I got demoted.
Okay. I say it's not like you do any A license content
No,
anyway,
exactly.
so it's not.
Yeah. I mean, if I did an A-class race, I could go up because I'm 4.3. I think it is on B, so it would bump me up straight away if I did like a couple of A-class stuff.
Oh
but
yeah, of
I don't-
course.
I don't race A-class, so. I mean, I do a lot of the sim challenge, don't I? The production car stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the Mazda and all that. So that I think that's a C class.
Oh, is it C? I always thought it was D.
D is it? It's been so long since I've played Steedy.
Man, I do miss your MX-5 streams though. They're always fun to
I will
watch.
get back to it. I will get back to it. It's just so difficult to find in the time now with little one and everything. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
I say this is the first time I've raced tonight in 6 weeks on iRacing, so.
Yeah, not a single bit of rust on you.
Oh, a little bit.
Didn't show, man. That was a good old stint. What was I gonna say? Oh, did you get your LFM license, by the way?
No, I haven't done it yet. I haven't got it yet.
What's the license track at the moment?
Misano.
Oh god, well that's a horrible track to get your license on.
Is it? Oh.
Well, only because again I didn't particularly like it, but given how the normal sort of the cut-off times to get your license aren't exactly that strict. For someone like you who's quick anyway, it probably isn't a problem. But I remember when I did mine at Zandvoort, it was just like the time you had to get your license was basically like the limit of what I could just about do. So I was very lucky to get it.
No, I should do it. I mean, I've really enjoyed this tonight. It's really good to be back in a rig. Really nice to be racing again.
Yeah, I saw a video, Shane, on Reddit. I think it was Reddit. There's a guy doing showing off
the pennies
the
now as
W12
well. I mean, the
race,
energy
and he's got his
I don't like seeing £6 on the meter for a day.
Quest 2.
You know,
And
running
like,
triple
he
screens,
goes
stuff
to get out of
like
the
that.
car and he goes to almost lean
Gets a little
on the
bit
car with his
expensive, doesn't it?
arms, and it's just like obviously he goes like that, and it's just it just shows like how immersed he was that he actually thought that he could get himself out the car using his weight. Oh man, yeah, I was nearly on the point of losing my A license, but for me, again, it probably wouldn't have been too bad because yeah, I don't do any. But yeah, if you're using it, then it'd be an absolute nightmare. But for someone like you, it's probably not difficult to get it back. Didn't you say, I can't remember what race it was, you did like 12 of them and got a 0x on all of them? So I can't see you ever having an issue with your A license, man. Did you say you got £6 of on your electricity for today?
That's what the smart meter is saying at the minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't look at mine because I've got air conditioning running in here as well, so it would just frighten me if I turn my smart meter on. Or like the display on anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's pretty grim at the moment.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yes, it's frightening, mate.
Yeah, it's awful.
Hey Nate, how's it going, man? Yeah, so it's been an eventful race, but we've got 15 minutes left, still plenty of time for positions to come. But yeah, it's been an interesting one. So we didn't have the best start. I did the first stint. Tony, who's did the second stint, he like had a really solid one, sort of got us a few positions back. And yeah, it's Adams, who's driving now, has had a really clean stint. Obviously, he can only get one more incident point before we have to do a stop-go penalty, but he's nailed it. Not even looked like getting a single off track or any kind of incident point yet. So, absolute awesome drive from him. Really consistent and clean.
All right, Toby, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Nail every corner.
The leader's coming up behind you, Adam.
Yeah.
Blue flag.
1 and 2 right together, so they're going to be battling.
I'm just glad I'm going out.
Car right.
Mate, just for you quickly.
Hold your line.
Oh!
Penalty.
That. Aw, man.
Had a black flag. We'll need to come into the
Flipping
pits.
heck. Drive through it is.
That was shitty, man. What a shame. That wasn't on you at all, though, Adam.
You need to come in
Were
for
it
this
not?
penalty in the next 3
I didn't think so. What? Hold on. Where'd that go?
Might as well drive through now.
Yeah,
Right.
might as well.
I'll show you this pilot at the start, man. Look at this. This is why our race didn't turn out
Always better to let
that
cars
well.
through on the
Look
straight,
out for
though,
the pit speed limit.
because that happens. It's not your fault. It's them behind.
Chopper. Yeah, here we go.
I have to stop as well.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Oh,
I can't remember
actually.
the last thing about black flag.
I know it's saying pit service time.
Look at this.
Ah,
You
Look at
probably
this.
you probably had the repair tick, didn't you?
of course we did.
Absolutely, we couldn't get through that. We literally couldn't get through that.
We've got 2 laps to come
We
in
were
for this
sat there
penalty.
for about 20 seconds.
Can I just go?
Well, put your foot down
No.
and see what happens. No.
No.
Yeah, so we were waiting for a gap. Couldn't get through. Eventually, I thought this guy was letting me through, and he hits us.
Jesus Christ.
Knocks our wheels out of alignment. We have to pit. Only had a minute of repairs, but yeah, it just wasn't good, man. It just was not good.
This won't count as drive through either, will it?
I don't know.
Thomas is now in the lead.
Ah. I'm devastated about that.
That's why it's always safer to let cars go on the straight. Always.
Did that not count as a drive-through?
There's a car approaching.
Doesn't
Stay
look
behind
like
the
it.
white line.
Why not? Is it because it added fuel or something?
It's
Yeah.
because he did the pit stop.
Ah.
Because we'd
So I
mentioned stop go earlier, so I just got wrong end of the
Yeah,
stick.
I think you can. I think you can drive through. I'm not sure. It's been, I say, so long since we got a black flag. I can't remember, but it's all right. We've lost 1 position, so.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Blue flag.
Ah.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
We
It's
got
all
2 more
gone
points.
wrong.
We got 2 more points for DQ. We don't want the DQ.
We really don't.
Remember, you got a full tank of fuel. You got fresh tyres, so the car's going to be completely different. And they're cold tyres as well.
yeah. So, someone in the chat saying you don't have to stop on a drive-through.
Yeah.
Blue flag.
I think it's because earlier we said stop go.
Yeah.
That's what's. So,
It's all right. It happens.
Also didn't help that when I went in pits, spotter
Yeah,
started saying pit box in 5, 4.
Yeah. Have you not got buttons on, you know, mapped for the clear tires and all that sort of stuff, clear fuel and?
I do, but I didn't think I were coming back in.
If you watch my video on 2-minute tips, you'd be able to sort that out, no problem.
That's all right. We got 11 minutes. We got 2 points to use. It's all good.
Jackson has just been disqualified. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Activate limiter. Alvarez is leading the race.
So, yeah, let's find out if you don't have to stop. Hasn't told you anything, has it?
No, it says top left under the
There's
black
traffic
flag
behind.
drive-through.
Keep your wits about
Yeah,
you. On your
cool.
right. Right side's clear.
Nice.
Right side's clear. Blue flag.
Maybe let this guy go.
Yeah. We need to avoid everything now. Get it all done on the straights. Don't do it in the corners.
Okay, Toby. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Blue flag.
I won't lie, I'm bricking it right now. And it's not Adam's fault. Like, he's... Obviously, we had...
Right.
Oh, God. We had some bad luck with incidents at the start of the race, which you couldn't avoid. Obviously, that 4X in the pile-up. Yeah, a couple of spins when Tony had his stint because of the dodgy handling due to the 116 litres worth of fuel in the car.
31, so something must have happened in front as well.
Yeah, it's just... He's got to get through 10 minutes. He did go, I think, 30 minutes at one point without a single incident point. So definitely got it in him, but I just hope he's not feeling too much pressure now, because obviously might go a bit too heavy on the brakes and spin or something. But yeah, man, I hope for his sake.
Car left. Clear left. B32.
I'm trying to stay off the Discord as well when I make noises like that, because I don't want to make him more nervous or put any more pressure on him.
Blue flag.
0.1 behind you, Adam.
Yeah, let him go now. Let him go now. She's off now. Give him loads of time.
Car left. Clear left.
Is there anyone else?
3.6.
No, that's
Well, 3 seconds now, so yeah, you got a bit of time.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No, don't be silly, man. Not your fault at all. Like, you've not got all 30 of those incident points on your own, so...
No, exactly.
Care for that guy on the left, though.
Blue flag.
Is he still there?
Yeah. But careful, careful. You're going to have rubber on the tyres now as well.
Just let him go. Go on, bugger off.
Left side.
Oh, come on, man.
Clear
What
left.
is he doing?
He doesn't know what you're doing, though, does he? You have to do that on the straights. You can't do that in the corners.
Yeah, but I thought he were going. I don't want to get these
No,
instant points.
On your left.
Oh,
Clear
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, no.
You can't do that in the corners.
Ah,
I
no.
wasn't doing anything then. I was on my line.
Yeah, that... He sort of... Yeah, he needs to make his mind up whether he's going in the corner or not. That's just unlucky. So what happens now? Do we basically...
Like, that was me
That's it,
just going
we're
for
out.
a corner then.
That's it. We're out.
But are we out? Was in we'll finish
That's it.
basically last, or if...
Nah, we're just... I don't know. Just DQ. I don't know.
Ah,
Fuck's sake. I need to
Oh,
see that
no.
last one again. That's really...
8 minutes to go.
confusing.
8 minutes to go.
Because, I mean...
Let's have a look at that last one.
No, that
I
was
know what
me
you're
just
saying,
taking a corner then.
I know what you're saying, Ad, but they have no idea what you're doing. And you're
Yeah, but on the
wide
last-
and...
On that last one, I wasn't wide. That was just the last corner. Everyone takes that line on the last corner.
Yeah, you can't... Oh,
Not the second to last, obviously. I know that.
yeah, I don't know why he went for it on that last corner, but then didn't go for it on the second one. I know you probably can confuse like whether you were letting him go or not,
Yeah,
but then
possibly.
but even so, like the fact that you then went for it again on that last corner is like make your mind up with you.
But that last one, when you get to the braking zone for that last corner, he is miles behind me. I wasn't going any slower than I have been through that last corner, so I don't know where he were going.
Booger.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Hey, don't be silly, man. Like, as you said, you didn't get those instant points all on your own. And given the what else has happened in the race, it's just been unlucky. So, you know.
In fact, that wasn't even that guy from the previous corner.
Was it a different one? Or what you got past on that? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, he's probably just thinking you were going to let him go. Well, only because obviously you went to the last one, but yeah, you were clean on the race line that time. Ah, booger. Now Race Labs decides it knows where we are.
Okay, Toby. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
But hey, look, you know, it happens.
Yeah, that wasn't even that. If it were the same guy, I could possibly understand, but I don't. I've got no idea why that guy went for that. I know I'm not the quickest through that last corner, but no. Ugh. Right. Well, that's that.
That's that.
Yeah, booger. Yeah, I guess we got to sit and wait for the rest of the race now before we find out. That's going to be pretty. As we got disqualified, does that basically that's going to penalise a lot of us, isn't it? In terms of
that's completely killed us. Yeah.
Oh, I'm really sorry, guys.
No. Honestly, it's fine. I think I got 12 or so incident points as well. So I'm not one to talk, and obviously I messed up our qualifying, got our damage at the start. So no, I've contributed a fair amount of shittery to this race as well. So
Shittery.
It's definitely in the grand scheme of things, like obviously disqualified is a pretty bad thing to do, but that was your only mess up, whereas I have a whole handful of them to. So yeah, don't worry about it, man. Nothing. No, we're not riding on anything. There's no money on it. There's we're not losing anything. It's just frustrating, but
yeah.
I'd be interested to see if obviously because we were 31st or whatever, we're going to drop down because there's people who are racing us, but there's people who are way down on us who won't catch us or like do the same amount of laps and the amount of time left, whether they'll still be behind us or because we've disqualified it basically puts us like last or
yeah, it does make you wonder. Well, right, I'm gonna go then.
all right, man, but you don't beat
you
yourself up about it. Honestly, it's just on to the next one. But yeah, it's just don't let it get to you, man. It was fairly unlucky from start to finish that race. Even Tony had his bad luck with the a million litres of fuel to contend with.
Happens, done it.
Yeah. Like I say, the one before the drive-through should have definitely, but that last lap was just carnage. Ugh.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, well.
Tearing up my room.
All right, I will catch you guys later. Thank you very much for that. Enjoyed it.
All right, Tony. Yeah, thank you very much for joining, man.
Yeah, cheers, Tony. Sorry.
That's all right. It happens, dude. Don't worry about it. I came in for fun tonight, so it doesn't really matter. Just lesson learned. Just don't let cars back goodbye on corners. I know what you're saying about the last one, but that he should never have sent that there. That last one.
No. like I say, the one before the drive-through, yeah, that were fully my mistake. But that last lap, everyone would just seem to be everywhere, and it was like,
Where was he, that guy?
Where you put your car.
Was he sort of? He's obviously a lap ahead, or a few ahead of us, but was he quite near the front?
I'm not sure, but on the replay, his car disappeared as well. So I don't know if he got disqualified.
Oh right.
Well, he's an idiot to put a send on like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
what a knob.
Like I say, because that one definitely wasn't me letting anyone go. That was just me being slightly slower than him through the last corner, which just seems crazy.
Well, I don't even know why you. I don't even. Well, he kind of had a backseat view of the previous corners, so he had a good look at what was going on. He's probably looked at you yielding wide and thought, you know what, I'm going to send it up the inside here because he's going to go wide. But he has no. I don't understand why he's attempting that on that corner.
Exactly. I mean, the previous corner, the guy was next to me, which is why I was yielding. No, he wasn't, that guy was, my spotter was saying car left, car left, car left.
Yeah.
So that's why I yielded.
Yeah, the BMW was fine, yeah, but it was this guy coming up
this
behind.
Guy, obviously.
Right, use your noggin a little bit here, right? You're coming up to a car which is out of the race, laps down, you've got speed, you've got a car advantage. BMW is massively faster than the Mercedes here, hugely, a second faster. If you are close to your disqualification threshold, put 2 and 2 together, work out you don't need to send it up the inside of that corner. All you got to do is sit on your bumper, ride your draft up the hill, and make the move into T1. Simple. You don't need to do that overtake there. That's absolutely ridiculous.
2 minutes.
Yeah, just crackers. Don't understand why that last corner happened.
Oh, our race is finished now.
Yeah.
Well, for the front runners anyway. But yeah, that was. To be fair, man, I'm. If I was in that position where I had a couple of incident points before getting disqualified, I would have probably just imploded and just spun out for no reason and just got a 2x for loss of control. So, I
did that as well. I did the full lot.
Oh well, yeah, but the last two where it mattered, like that. Yeah, that guy. At least it looks like it cost him the race as well if he got disqualified.
Well, I don't know, but just on the replay he disappeared as well. I don't know if that's because we did, but yeah, his car definitely evaporated.
It's Virginia next week and then Donington in 2 weeks. So cool. I'm up for it again. This has not dampened my spirits. I'm more than up for it. If you guys are, then we'd do it again.
Donny, I'm not too sure. I think I'm going to be doing Donny with Cal.
Has retired.
So
15 minutes left.
So I don't think I'll do Donny. I haven't got Virginia.
Yeah,
so I'm out of Virginia for sure.
Okay, I might pick that up. I've never done it before, so it might not be a good idea doing endurance, but we'll see. I hadn't done Interlagos and iRacing until this week, but
yeah,
not too difficult of a track.
Next week's not too good for me because I'm going to be going down to Wembley with Huddersfield.
Okay. So, nice, man.
Playoff final. Nice.
Yeah.
Sunderland, isn't it? No, it's not, is it?
It's Forest.
Forest, isn't it? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Sunderland won today,
didn't I? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I won't be able to do next week, but I'm up for Donington if you want to just do us two again. If you're busy, Tony.
Yeah. Well, it depends what sort of what night you race and what night our guys are going to race. Normally we do ours on the Saturday. And of course you do yours on the Saturday. So if we can do, then I will do. But I'm probably going to be racing with Cal, I think.
Cool. Well,
but I shall keep you posted. But definitely Donny. No chance of Virginia. If I'm free, I will do Donny.
Cool. Sounds good.
Because Donny's love, isn't it?
So I'm just looking at the results. We've not neither lost nor gained I rating or safety rating. I'm looking at it doesn't even have that on there.
Has the race updated yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at the results. It says results ready for the race event. Looking at it, and there's no safety rating or I rating. I don't know if it's just. Oh, actually, I know why. Because you have to expand your team, don't you?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
I would have lost like 100 and something, I think.
Hey, man. congratulations, you lost -2. You lost -2. I lost -1. Adam, you lost -1. Tony, you gained 0.0909 safety rating.
Big gains. Yeah, don't forget the safety ratings are worked out on your stint.
Yeah, but I assume because we got disqualified, it would punish you as a team as opposed to.
I don't think that's quite right, buddy. I don't think that's quite right. Because if we've got a DQ, we've literally gone and finished 50th or something like that. I mean, how many other teams got a DQ?
So.
What's our finishing position?
Well, finishing position's 32nd. But the guy at the team in 31st got disqualified. 28th got disqualified. 26th got disqualified. 21st got disqualified. There's a lot of disqualified behind us. And a lot of disconnected, I guess, could obviously damage and stuff. So looking,
I don't get that.
I've definitely looked at the results again just to make sure they've refreshed properly. And yeah, we are 32nd. And
I don't get that.
I can't believe we've only lost that small amount of I rating.
Let me have a look. Let me get back on the PC because I've kind of left the rig and everything now. So let me have a look.
Right, I need to go, guys, but
okay,
I will speak to you later.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Adam, you sound despondent, but apart from that, it was consistent. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good stint, man.
I think I'm just feeling like this for the first half an hour. I'm feeling quite good.
Yeah.
Obviously, first couple of laps were a bit shaky, but then once I got into a rhythm, I felt good, and then just downhill in the space of 3 or 4 laps. But
yeah.
oh well.
That last incident is not on you. No way. It baffles me how anybody would make that move. I don't get it.
I actually think that looking at it again, I think that the BMW that let
Sorry,
him
guys, I
go
will catch up on chat in a second.
Just
obviously,
but that was the previous corner he let.
Poor Adam. He's beating himself up about it, but he shouldn't at all.
I don't know. It still looked like he missed his braking point because it just looked like a kamikaze thing, didn't it?
Yeah,
you
it
were
did,
miles back. And like I say, I wasn't letting anyone go there. I mean, I might be a bit slower than him.
No, not there. Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't going particularly slow through that corner. That's just how fast I went through there.
Like I said, I don't understand how your race logic would ever think you'd need to make that move on that corner if you are laps up in a BMW. You've got the pace all the way up the hill.
It's just
it's
crazy.
It doesn't make sense. Just wait 10 seconds and oh god, I'll tell you, people on iRacing, they just crack me up.
Yeah, well, at least we finished. We finished where we would have been. Yeah, we were 3 laps down on the guys ahead of us. So even if we finished a race, we wouldn't have made that up anyway. So we basically finished, even though we got disqualified 8 minutes to go, we've still finished where we would have finished, obviously, unless we spun out. So that said, although it was annoying not to finish a race, we've not lost any positions by getting disqualified. As weird and messed up as that is, neither of us.
Go on.
Well, I was gonna say I'm just checked on my phone, like quickly load up the iRacing on just to make sure the stats match what's on the UI in game on the website, and they do. So unless something is gonna update in a minute once the servers process everything properly, at the moment it looks like that is the case. That we've only lost like 1 I rating each. Adam, you lost 0.2 safety rating, but other than that, everything else is pretty much it's not worth worrying about. But it could.
This is my issue with this, right? This is my issue. Not an issue, but I can't understand why it's done that. I think that's going to change. But here's the position: where we were in 31st, I was set to lose 62 points.
Oh, right. Okay, I see what you mean.
So before the DQ, I was losing 62 points if we finished in 31st. So how can we get a DQ, finish in 2nd, and then I only lose 1 or 2 points? That doesn't make sense.
Had it not taken into account other DQs, though? Because if some teams that have mega high I rating then get disqualified, would that not bump us up in the
It
average.
would do, but I mean, how many cars got a bloody DQ then? Half the field.
I mean, there's
Oh,
quite a few.
there were a
There's
lot of
quite a few.
DQs. And weirdly, a few of the cars who got DQ'd, instead of just saying disqualified like it does for us, it says DQ/scoring invalidated. So
Do you know what it might be? Do you know what it might also be set on? It might be set on the amount of laps completed.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
yeah, that's what I was saying in the race earlier. If we got disqualified, but we're still like 3 or 4 laps ahead, and they haven't got time in with the amount of time that was left to finish those 3 or 4 laps, do they still count as ahead of us in the race? Because they aren't really, because they've not done as many laps as us, if that makes sense. So I wonder if it's done it on that. But
It might, yeah. The DQs might sort of work out on laps completed.
Yeah, they might do. You might just get like thrown out from that point, not
Yeah.
fully.
yeah, Tony, I'm looking at the
here's the
results on the
kicker.
website, and you've still only lost
Here's the
-2.
hang on.
Yeah, go on.
Here's the kicker. Where would we have finished if we didn't get that DQ?
Well, see, this is it. The 31st ahead of us, they were 3 laps ahead of us. So would we have caught 3 laps up in 8 minutes?
Yeah, but how many cars DQ'd ahead of us?
Oh,
That's
right,
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
So 3 teams got disqualified ahead of us. But then they were like 7 laps ahead of us as well. So on the logic that we've managed to keep our position.
Yeah, the laps completed.
Yeah, so it's a bit
We only
weird.
missed out on one position.
Yeah, so actually, it's not really cost us. It's just a frustration not finishing a race.
Yeah,
but
That
in terms of
out too bad.
in terms of
I can
position,
get that.
and actually, Tony, as annoying as it is not finishing the race, it's actually benefited you because instead of losing 62 I rating, you've lost 1. No, lost 2, -2 onto your I rating. So it's actually worked out for you to get disqualified.
Yeah, see, that doesn't. I know what you're saying, but does it make sense?
No,
No.
it
Doesn't
doesn't.
make sense, but you're welcome, guys.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know how long it's going to take for the server to process it. But I keep refreshing the website.
Yeah,
and it's
we'll
still,
keep having a look.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, I need to go now, guys. But good race up until the last 10 minutes, and I'll speak to you later.
Yeah, man. Just
Yeah.
don't beat yourself up about it. It's all cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
No.
Cool. All right then.
Right, cheers, Adam.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, cheers, Tony. Thank you for joining us.
No, that's
And
right, mate. No, it's all good, mate. It's all part of endurance racing, isn't it? But it's just I'm still trying to wrap my head around that move.
Yeah, it was.
I
It
don't
was a
get
weird
that.
one. It was a weird one, but yeah, as you say, we're in the lower splits now, and the kind of behaviour that you're not used to. So I guess it's you probably don't get that in the kind of splits you're in up at 3.6k, but down of us plebs, it's a bit.
Oh,
of a,
you get it up there. You get it
Oh,
up
yeah.
there because you get it all the egos, mate, up there.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
Oh, I just don't understand. I don't understand that move at the end, and I just don't understand how that DQ is worked in our
Yeah,
favour.
it does seem a bit of a backwards. I assumed it'd bunch all the people who got disqualified at the bottom of the field, so you'd all finish like right at the back.
Mm.
But no, every time I check the results, they're still the same. We'll see in the morning in case it has to like do any extra processing. But yeah, man.
I mean, I'm looking at the results now, and yeah, the result is in.
Yeah,
It does say finished 32nd.
yeah, yeah. So it's for your I rating at least, it worked out well. But yeah, it's annoying that we didn't finish the race after 3
Yeah, it would've been
hours.
nice to finish.
Yeah, after 3 hours.
That's the thing. That's the only thing that frustrates me a little bit is just that 3 hours you've put in. Enjoying as it was, it really doesn't matter about getting the DQ. It's just not finishing that race. That's what annoys me.
Yeah.
But
Oh well.
There we go.
Yeah, man. Are you gonna be streaming tomorrow or anything? Like, obviously, you're not iRacing, but your other game.
Yeah, I might do. It depends. I mean, what is it? Sunday tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying that. Like I said to you yesterday, it's not my kind of game, but to watch, it's actually quite interesting to watch.
Yeah, I will get back into the iRacing streams as well. It's a lot to set up, and that money is a big contributing factor as well.
Yeah.
We've got to save the pennies now with little one as well. And it's
absolutely, yeah, man.
I can't be streaming with 2 PCs and £6 a day on energy. Do you know what? Have you got time? Have you got time there? Have you got a couple minutes?
Yeah.
It's quite funny because I've got a couple of friends, and a couple of weeks ago they said, "How come you're not iRacing anymore?" I'm like, "Oh, energy prices have gone up now. To get both the PCs running, triple screen, 3090. I got a real powerful graphics card. It uses a lot of energy, shall we say? in layman's terms. They're like, £6? Is that all you're using? I'm using £12 a day. And that's before,
£12.
and that's before going up 52%. He's now paying £18 a day. That is no
Jesus,
word of a
man.
lie.
What's
That
he got
is
like
no
some
way-
kind
he's
of
got
Bitcoin
a
in?
massive house. He's got a huge house.
Right.
3 kids. Wife that works from home is an absolute energy hog. Runs everything 24/7. Fans right through the night. She's on a Peloton all the time. It's just a massive house. And yeah, I just I couldn't believe it. It's like £6. Mate, if I was on £6, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That would just I wouldn't even bother. I just I just curl up and just
Yeah.
not even look at anything. Just sit in the darkness and
Yeah.
that's horrible.
That would destroy me. It's like, how much bloody money have you got then, mate? That you're okay with £18 a day?
Oh well, it's only going to get better in October again.
I know, we're going up again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. All right, buddy. But yeah, I promise you, I will be back on the racing streams.
Cool, man. Yeah, I look forward to it. But yeah,
All
cheers for joining us tonight, mate. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was good, mate. It was good, really good.
I liked it.
No, I loved it, mate. I always do. I love the endurance racing. For me, it's the best type of racing. I love that team element.
Yeah, well, there you go. You can do the. I said earlier off like the Discord bit that Spa 24 is in July 22nd to 24th weekend. So.
Oh yeah, love Spa.
Yeah, we'll have to aim for that. Get a few of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, mate. I'll let
Cool.
you crack on.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
All right, mate. All the best. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Oh, yeah. So, man, I love Tony. He's a real cool guy. Yeah, I hope Adam doesn't beat himself up. Anyway, let me catch up on chat now. Yeah, so did some Bathurst ACC. Man, you're already, Nate, really, from what I've seen on your streams, really good at Bathurst. Obviously, I think you did it in a Porsche that time, which is a bit of a hairy experience. But yeah, man, I need to. I don't think I've ever done Bathurst in iRacing or ACC. It just terrifies me going down the mountain bit. Yeah, you streaming tonight? I'm gonna be up late now as it is, so I might even catch your stream when you start at this rate. Baz, if you want to do Donington, yeah, like because it sounds like Adam's up for it. But yeah, if we can get 3, that'd be awesome. So yeah, I'm definitely, if you want to do that, then yeah, that'd be awesome, man. License you need? I thought it was B for the endurance, but actually now let's have a look. So it is a C class one. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, the VRS Sprint and the GT3 Challenge, which obviously follow the same track for the week, they're B, but yeah, the endurance is a C class, which is good. Where are we? 39. So my rig at the moment, I use the same rig for streaming and racing, and that's got a 3090 and a 5950 in it. And I've actually, since electricity prices have all gone mental, I actually don't use that. It was my work and gaming PC, but now I bought a laptop to use for work because it was just costing so much money to have a 3090 and 5950 running basically all day. And I no doubt get the 4090 when it gets announced based on some of the rumours on performance. So that's going to be about 500 watt graphics card. It's just going to be stupid. Like, it's going to be almost out of reach for some people to, let alone buy them, but to run them as well. It's crazy, man. I've actually got air conditioning in this office because having this PC on all day, especially in gaming, it's like a garage conversion and it just gets too hot. So I've had to get air conditioning, not just for the heat outside because of the weather, but just from running that PC and everything else like the rig and all the monitors and stuff. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, seriously, I appreciate it all. I'm sorry that it ended the way it did. It was no one's fault. Like, that guy to make that move on that last corner was just crazy. Obviously, Adam gave the guy space. Maybe you could argue that he shouldn't have done. But to then for that other guy to get through and just go for that send on that last corner when he was having a straight coming up, had the pace from the car anyway, that it's just mad. But it's unfortunate, but we've not lost anything. Looking at the results, we've somehow benefited from it because none of us have lost anything in terms of iRating to worry about. It's bizarre that the disqualification system works like that, but yeah. Look at that. My average lap time is 140. I'm guessing because of the ridiculous couple of laps we had at the start in terms of incidents. Yeah, man. It is what it is. So in terms of the plan for the week, I'm actually going to stream again tomorrow. As kind of, I know, like schedule-wise on the channel, it says I'm not going to stream, but I want to do some more Nürburgring races. I really enjoy those. And a couple of people have said I didn't want to stream it on Wednesday when I originally planned to, because I thought people would find it boring to watch. Because the MX-5's not the quickest cars around there, and because you get a lot of accidents on the Nürburgring, it can be quite a lonely race. You know, it's fairly spread out. You can find yourself just basically lapping the Nürburgring on your own. But I'm going to do those. And obviously, if people don't watch it, they don't watch it. But I would have done it anyway. So I turn on the stream if people want to tune in and watch. And you want to come and see me farm some safety rating, then absolutely you're more than welcome. I'd love to have you there. Cinnamon Power Draw. Yeah, so I saw that 500 watts on the reference cards, so the FE cards. So I'm sure EVGA and the other sort of manufacturers will bump that off in the BIOS, and that'll be like within 550, 600 watts on the overclock cards, which is just mad. Like 600 watts. Like most PCs a couple of years ago would run that at an absolute maximum, like high-powered, high-end PCs, should I say. Yeah. IMSA Endurance tomorrow. Is that... Oh, it's not the Endurance. Let's have a look. At Monza as well. Man, I kind of want to do that. What car is it? Oh, so it is... Well, I might do that, you know. I've never done an IMSA with a GT3 car. I did... what did I do before? I did it when it was you had the M4, the touring cars. It might be a different series, or they might change it. I did it then, but I'm definitely up for that, man. I didn't realise GT3 cars were in IMSA, so I might do that tomorrow instead of the Nürburgring. Because I love Monza. Obviously, I know the car, so we might do that tomorrow. And if I don't do that, then I will definitely do an offline race in terms of record that and upload it on the channel. But yeah, as I say, thank you so much, guys. A bit of a shame to end it like that, but hope you've enjoyed that. It's been a fairly decent race other than that, and it's only the last 5 minutes we lost out on. And it's just frustrating because obviously you race for 3 hours, and to have that unfortunate incident mean it kind of for nothing. But yeah, I hope Adam hasn't gone offline now and blame himself or beat himself up about it, because yeah, he drove a hell of a race that stint, and to have it mess up on the end through no fault of his own, it's just unfortunate. And of course, me and Tony did the first 2 stints. We got him in a position where he had that many incident points anyway, so it's not like we gave him a clean slate. Oh yeah, that's the one. IMSA Pilot Challenge. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so I did that. I did that as one of my first few races actually, and the video's on the channel. And I think it's the same race where I did it during the day. I think I did a lunchtime race, and I was in the top split, so it gives you an idea of how few people were doing it. And the touring cars were actually lapping the M4 on the GT4 cars. Absolutely mad. Yeah, it was. So that was quite a humbling race. But yeah, guys, as I say, bonus stream tomorrow. Monday we'll be back at at Interlagos. So we're going to do some VRS Sprint and GT3 Challenge races. And then, yeah, Wednesday, the next week stream, we'll probably do an LFM stream. I've not done an ACC stream for a long while. I need to do Suzuka. So now I've watched Nate's track guide, I will do Suzuka. And I don't know what track it is next week, but we'll do that. Yeah, I'm sure he will. At the end of the day, it's a game, isn't it? It's not going to affect his life once he switches the PC off. And yeah, he'll wake up tomorrow and probably won't even remember it. So yeah, but I know from many times where I've had a bad race and I'll go to bed and I'll just lie there thinking about it. And just like, you replay it in your head, like, what if? So yeah, man. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. I think everyone who's watching is probably subscribed already. But if there's anyone watching who isn't subscribed and you want to help the channel, please do subscribe. And anyone who's watching this later on, if you've made it this far, congratulations. But yeah, if you could subscribe as well, like the video if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. It's so nice having the same sort of faces come in that I can chat to you. Because yeah, it's cool. Just that's one of the benefits of why I like streaming more than the recorded races, because I just get to chat to you guys. I recognize names when they come in. And yeah, it's just cool. But yeah, we're gonna call it there. It's late anyway. It's 20 to 12, so I'm gonna get some sleep, and I will speak to you all